All right, let's see if that's better. Did I get the notification is the real question. If I go to home, is it going to show me my stream at the top? Am I even live is the question. There we go. I am, in fact, live. Hello, chat. I am back. Let's ping the Discord because that's a thing to do. Let's go to the self-promotion channel and say return of the Mac. Cool. So I am live now. We should be rocking and rolling. We're balling out. I wonder if anybody actually shows up to this. It's been so long since I've streamed that I fear that no one will care anymore, which is a valid concern, I think, maybe. But we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna play Earthbound. Steam has categorized this game as Mother 2, or not Steam. Twitch, it's Earthbound. I promise. That's you should know. It's important. One second. Gus just posted a sketch just now, and I need to win the top comment war. Just kidding. I'm already late. Hello, President CM. How art thou? How are we doing? I just got back from a boys' weekend in Ocean City, Maryland. Hung out at the beach all day. You know, shot the shit. They drank beers. You know, fun time. You think I wouldn't show up? Brendan, I knew you would show up. You were actually, of all the people who might not show up, you were the least likely to not show up. We knew you were coming. So today we're playing Earthbound, and I'm going to get started because this game is, why does my controller have like badness in it? We'll play on plane for now. Let's name him. Oh no, we're good. All right, so we'll name him Mac. He'll be named Mac. Name a girl. We'll call her, let's just, I'm trying to think of a girl's name. It's not an ex-girlfriend. We'll just say we don't care. Paula is fine. We'll be naming the Belinda, not enough letters. You also, I kind of don't care what your name is. Jeff, Dan, Henry, Isaac, Ralph, Sean, Rob, Jeff. Wait, it's the controller controlling the control. Never mind. Damn it, Brendan. Big Bird, welcome back to the shit show. I hope everybody's doing well. I had a fun little weekend this weekend. I'm going to talk about it in a second. I just want to get this like started. We'll just take the default name for this guy. So he can be my name, Jeff. And then this other friend, what's your name? Pooh, Kato, Kai, Omar, Ramin, Aziz, Lado, Pooh. We're gonna name you Garth because you look like you have a scary sort of Garth-like energy. So we're gonna name you Garth. Hello, Greg Lobster. How are you guys doing? We're gonna name this guy Garth. Name your pet. Well, this looks like a boy dog, so we'll name this one Francis. F-R-A-N-C. That's not, I don't have enough letters, do I? All right, we'll name you Teddy because I don't have enough letters for Francis. F-R-A-N-C-I-S 7. I don't have 7 letters. All right, we'll name you Teddy. Just found out my phone is at 3% and I'm 10 minutes away from any charger, so my time is limited. Sounds good, Brendan. If you're here, you're here. If you're not here, you're not here. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna say name your pet is Teddy. That's fine. Audio, I assume, is okay for you guys. It shouldn't be too. We're gonna say tuna is my favorite homemade food. Yeah. So let's have some tuna. And then what's my favorite thing? We'll call this, oh, we can just make this. Here we go. This is easy. We have 6 letters. Easy. Bet. Sorry, Red Sox, baby. And B, fuck you too. Sounds good. This is my first time playing Earthbound, kind of. This will be my first time finishing Earthbound. I have played Earthbound through Tucson before, which I've played it on my 3DS, the Virtual Console, and I have a SNES Classic, and I've played it through Tucson, but I've never gotten past Tucson or Towson or whatever. So we're gonna do that for the first time. But I've played the beginning of this game before, but I have not played most of it before, is kind of the idea. This is your fave classic JRPG. I love that for you. The year is 1990X. I have just realized something. The frame rate looks fucked. Is the frame rate smooth for you guys at 60 FPS? Like, does the game look smooth when it's panning? Because on my screen, it looks butter smooth panning. Well, not butter smooth. It has like some minor skips, but like it's pretty smooth. And on the preview window, it looks kind of shit. So I'm glad that you like this game. This is, I have never really played this. I played the beginning and I like the vibes. Love you, Mac. You couldn't let my phone die. And my last words be fuck you too. So it seems fair. Wait. Nice, Brendan. Alexa, turn desk lamp to 40%. Yeah, it's a little less, I don't look as good now, but it's easier for me to see the monitor. Ew, wait, why can't I walk diagonally? Is that a thing in Earthbound that there's no diagonal? Input configuration. One moment. Up, left, down, right. There we go. Okay, so is there a way for me to do that on the or without having to use the analog stick though? That would be valuable to me if I could figure this out. Apologies, I'm just fixing the input configuration. Up, left, down, right. Let's see if this works now. It does not. Okay, so I have to use the analog stick. That's annoying, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Okay. Input config. Up, left, down, right. Yeah, that's much better. I want to be able to move diagonally, and the game was not letting me move diagonally. Cool. What's up, Cab Nemo? There's just minor frame drops. It seems good. 1%. Okay, cool. It looks like generally pretty good here, because if it here, I know how to change. I know how to fix this. That's not it. Okay. I know how to fix this. Give me 1 second. I need to go to my SNES capture, go to source properties, capture method. No. Done. Well, give me one. This is going to take a second. I need to hide this. I need to create a new source. I need to call this a game capture window, add source, new source, GC, SNES, add mode, capture a specific window, Earthbound, close. Are you going to capture what? Is it going to capture is the question. I'm trying to capture it with game capture instead of with, or is it? Okay, it's on top of all the layers, so I should be able to see it. I'm not. So properties, let's see if I can figure this out. Any full screen window? No. Foreground window with hotkey? No. A specific window. Change this to Streamlabs, change it to SNES 9X. I don't want to capture audio. I don't want transparency. I want close. Okay, so that doesn't work. So we're just going to use this because we're going to assume that this is good enough and not hit escape and break it. Wait. Yes, hit escape. Okay, cool. Sweet. So this is our game capture. Like, I know it's, it might be a little goofy, but this is what we got. So it's what we're doing. I'm going to take this item here because I remember it being here. Crack bat. All right, so let's equip that. What button is equip stuff? Here we go. Equip. No. A. Equip. Weapon. Cracked bat. Cool. So yeah, I really, from what I've played of this game, I really did enjoy it, but I have not played a ton of it. So it's, let Let me look at how this looks on my phone. I just want to make sure, because if I can't capture this game, I'm not going to play it. We had this same issue with A Link Between Worlds. I'm sorry I've done this so many times in the last few days where I've been like, I'm going to start a stream and then I don't test whether or not the stream can run properly. And then I try to play the stream and it doesn't fucking work. So if I go like this, how smooth is this on my phone? Okay, it's as smooth as the game. Cool. We are playing this game then. Swag. What was that noise? Mac, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And you want to go check it out? Check it out now? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I ask you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Now I'm dressed. Mr. Hirsch, I'm not stressed. I'm dressed. But yeah, no, sorry about my nose is a little shot. I'm not going to play super long just because I had a very, like, considerably long weekend with my friends this weekend. We went down to Ocean City, Maryland, fucked around on the beach. It was a total blast and a half, but it was also like long. It was definitely like exhausting. It was not quick. I'm going into the neighbor's house. Hello. Pokey, my brother, ran out here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home, so I'm home watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to an elegant restaurant. I'll be stealing from your family. Is there any fun items in this house that I can have? No, your parents sleep in the living room, though, which is interesting. Yeah, so it was either this or Final Fantasy II. Those were the two options for playing like an old SNES JRPG. I think I want to play Final Fantasy II in my free time. I have played that none. So I think that one I'm going to go into completely blind. And I have it on my GBA, so I'll probably just play it on Game Boy. I'm not getting my butt home pronto. So how were your weekends, chat? Did you guys do anything fun over Labor Day? I want to play. Chat, give me 1 second. I just got a text from my mom. I got to call her. Give me 1 second. Hey, so my mom just called me. I may have to go. Not yet, but soon. I'm going to do what I can here to play. But there is a possibility I need to go get on a phone call with my dad. Because it's a tech-related thing that he needs help with. And they birthed me. So, you had lunch with some old friends yesterday. Mostly I'm just resting because I've got a crazy week coming up. I'm kind of in the same boat. I sat down and I'm streaming, but I'm already like, hey, I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna interact with all these officers and whatnot. I think I may have to go back. Like, what's coming up for you this week? Just work. I got reassigned to a new project. My team was building this portal that would allow our business to interact with our partners more effectively. It was a business to business application. but that application was kind of scrapped, in part because it took us too long to build it, and in part because with new regulations from the Trump administration, there are much more profitable avenues that our business can focus on due to some changes in the way that short-term medical health insurance is being legislated upon. It's hard to be like completely I think you got to reach the top of the hill there here to advance. I mean, I can't. When the police are blocking the way. I'm gonna get my butt home pronto. I can always come back. I may have gone the wrong way, but whatever. It's been the high 90s the last few days here. Way too hot to do Labor Day stuff. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to go back home. I go to bed and then I sneak back out again, if I remember correctly from doing this last time. But yeah, see you later that night. Exactly. I sneak back out. But yeah, no, I like just basically the team that I'm working on all got reassigned. We got kind of split up. Like it was me and 3 other guys, one other senior dev and 2 junior devs. And someone's knocking at my door. So but basically because of the legislation changes in the insurance space and the ability for short-term medical plans to be sold over longer durations, the project I'm working on, or I was working on, has become less prioritized. Stop hitting on my mom. Why is Pokey hitting on my mom? I don't appreciate him doing that. But yeah, so like because of insurance legislation, my team's being reassigned. So tomorrow is going to be like the first sprint with a new trajectory, which it means it's going to be stressful. It's going to be more involved. Yeah, I got to speak to my mom, and I'm going to take my dog along. Remember to go for it, but I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Sounds good. So yeah, so work is changing. And so that's gonna be stressful. And also I just had like a long ass motherfucking weekend. I just got out of it. Like I got home and hopped on stream, but before that I was in my car, or I was in my best friend's car for 6 hours. Because I'm in Connecticut and we drove all the way down to Virginia. So it was like pretty, like, it definitely was not a, it definitely was not like an easy weekend. Like we traveled pretty goddamn far. All right, I can't call my dad yet, but let's go. Oh, yes, I can call my dad. Look at me knowing what's going to happen ahead of time. Mac answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. We call our dad to save. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 in your bank account. Do you have an ATM card? Withdraw money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Ha ha ha. Slam beep. Cool. So yeah, that's how like you save the game is you call your dad on the telephone. But now we got to fight low-level dogs, so let's do that. The combat in this game is really cool. It's in the beginning, it's really simple. Like we're just gonna like hit him with a bat, generally. Pokey is being useless, which is frustrating. The dog is. We're dealing damage to the dog. He's howling a lot. And we killed him. Sweet. So yeah, basically early on in this game, the combat is not particularly interesting. It's mostly just like whack people with your bat, but eventually you get friends. And so it becomes like Final Fantasy where you're controlling more than one character and they all have like different skills and different abilities and stuff. So it becomes like interesting and there is a lot of depth. There's also a cool thing in this game where the angle at which you address enemies when you start combat is important. If you, I just took some damage. Excuse me. If you attack an enemy from behind, you get an extra turn. Whereas if an enemy attacks you from behind in the overworld, it gets an extra turn. So it's like, you got to be careful about, like, you know, you want to fight enemies that you think you can beat, but you don't want to turn your back on enemies ever, because like enemies can, they can just like wash you. They can just, they can get double moves in and just kill you really quick. So you got to stand your ground at least. Or ideally what you want to do is try to sneak up behind an enemy that is afraid to fight you by cornering it. I am going to take a little damage here. If I get out of this fight, I think I have, like an item I can eat that will give me my health back. I wish more turn-based RPGs did that kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's cool. It definitely like gives a little bit more interest. Like it's more interesting. It's more interesting to have the RPG, to have the overworld kind of matter. I know that like Final Fantasy IV, it doesn't, or Final Fantasy 2/4, because that's the one I was going to play, is Final Fantasy 2 USA, which is Final Fantasy IV. Has random encounters, which doesn't really bother me. I don't mind random encounters. I think it's fine. But having the overworld be like united with the combat feels like a more cohesive gaming experience. Like to have the enemies exist in the overworld and then you like interact with them, bump into them, and that brings you into the combat is, I think, just a little bit cooler. We're gonna farm this dog because he decided he wanted to respawn, so we're gonna farm his ass. One thing about Earthbound is everything I've read online says that there is no reason to grind. Like everything I've read is like, you generally, as long as you're not like avoiding combat, the enemies that you fight will be at the right level. Like you'll be at the right level to fight enemies throughout the game, which is good. But like we just got a level, and so like that is, and we got vitality, which means we're gonna get HP and PP. So yeah, like it's my understanding with this game is you don't have to grind, but like also I don't mind grinding just a little bit because it's, in my opinion, more fun to be ahead than it is to be behind. Also, sorry if I'm way too big on your screen. We also can auto fight, which is where the game will play itself until I hit the B button a bunch of times, and it'll just do like basic moves, and it will prevent me from dying. So like if I get low on HP, it'll auto heal, but otherwise it'll just like do what it thinks is best. I've never really been a fan of auto fight, but oh, there's Picky. That's Pokey's brother. I've never really been a fan of auto fight in games like this because I just think it's lame. Like the whole point of the game is oh, the dog just bailed. The good thing is if you die, you don't lose your experience. That's good to know. So like if you die, I guess if I die, I die. I don't really care about dying. It's just an inconvenience to die in this game. Oh, Picky was asleep, but we're going home now. Yeah, based on all the combat we just did, Pokey's kind of a bitch. He didn't do any damage the entire time. He just like cowered and did nothing of import. Oh, now I hear the buzzy bee. Yeah, it's death in this game is just an inconvenience per my understanding. It's not like an actual, like it doesn't actually, you don't actually get set back. You just lose time. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future, and in the future all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it's my opinion that you are that boy, Mac. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plans have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. Three things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Mac. Did you listen to what I told you? I did. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. What a nice bee. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Goes crazy. Buzz now joins you. Cool. So he's going to hang out with us now, which is pretty cool. Mag, looks like you're in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding out of my chest. Yeah, see, Pokey's just like a big baby bitch. He's the worst guy. But yeah, this game, one thing this game does really well is the audio design of this game is like, I have not played much of this game. I've played like through the first town and maybe the first town and a half. The audio design in this game is stunning. It's so, like, listen to what you're hearing right now. Listen to the game audio here. I'll turn it up. Other than the B, give it a second. Like, just the like general like sounds of the world feels very much like being a kid running around with your friends at night. Like it feels similar, like just the atmosphere of the world feels like what it was like to run around and play Manhunt as a kid with your buddies in the neighborhood. Like there's something about it. It has been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas's plans. Wait, so we win because he's from the future too. But Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Starman Jr. blocked the way. I need to resync my audio because like it feels off, and it doesn't matter in this game, but I would like for it to work properly. I'm thinking now. I have a SNES Classic that I could connect via Elgato. We'll see. Audio capture off, on. There we go. That should sync. Yes, that's much better. Why can't we see me? What happened to my face? What happened to my webcam? Ah. Delete. Yes. There we go. So yeah, the sound design is just crazy good. It's unbelievably good. All right, so we're just gonna bash this guy because it's really all we know how to do. Buzz is using Psy Shield Sigma, which is like a protective shield for everyone, which is pretty swag. Picky does 1 damage. Okay, well, it's cool that Picky like actually does damage. He's doing Fire Alpha, which destroyed our shields. Oh no, our shields destroyed it. That's cool. Also, Buzz does 111 damage to Starman Jr. What the fuck? I do 8. He's using Sci-Fire Beta, but my shield protected me. Yeah, okay, cool. This feels like a scripted victory, because his Psy Shield Sigma is, is just blocking all incoming damage. He can try Sci-Fire Beta as much as he wants, but we have a Psychic Shield. Yeah, it's making it disappear. I did at the beginning, I chose fast text speed. Is that because of rolling shutter? Is that easy difficulty? Because I know that like rolling shutter's a thing. You when you first run into your first territorial oak, it's kind of explained. But did I choose easy by choosing fast text speed? It's fine if I did. I'd rather play this game on easy than any other difficulty. But yeah, it's. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, we gained a little bit of experience there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Fast text speed is ideal. It doesn't change the difficulty. Okay, fine. I was under the impression that because of rolling shutter, you know, like when an enemy explodes and it's dealing damage to you until the combat is done, the fast text speed would mean that you'd be able to mash out of combat faster. But I could be wrong. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Okay, I believe you, man. You don't have to tell me that what you're saying is true. I believe you. You saved my life against the Starman Jr. I'm gonna speak to my father. Save the game. I am also going to save to file. Save game position, slot 1. Cool. I'm just afraid that if I don't, the in-game save might not work. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some tuna? Pokey, you don't like tuna, do you? Too bad. All right. Tuna is it's food that I get from my mom, and it always heals everything. That's my understanding. Okay, so wait, what do I do? Where do I go? I assume I have to take them home. I must have to take them home. I think they're our neighbors, so they just go here. Yeah, they are, because I met Picky here earlier. Yikes. Hello. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really gonna get it now. Jesus. I think we just heard him beat his kids. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. I mean, you kind of do. Because like they sleep, like there are 2 beds upstairs and there's nowhere else to sleep. So both of the parents are sleeping on the couch, or both of the children are sleeping on the couch. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Yeah, you seem really nice. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. Did she just kill my bee friend? Yeah, I don't want to make the text slower. That's not my bag. Ugh, I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See, you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of those locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onette. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yes. All right. You are a very intelligent young man. Oh, and oh, the pain. Everything's getting dark. Erg. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record your melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone, but did you want to hear the story one more time? No, I remember this story. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Rip to the goat. Matt got the Soundstone. Cool. What's up with these kids? Are they like they're just red asses up here? Hello. My dad really got after me. He said I got no dessert for the rest of the decade. I don't want to look at the meteorite anymore. Okay. Yeah, rip to my goat. Buzz. Oh, at least they have 2 couches. So like maybe if the kids sleep upstairs, the 2 parents like sleep on the couches, but like that is kind of rough. Like if my dad really did borrow money from them and lead them to be in poverty, like that's my bad. I didn't mean that. Alexa, turn desk lamp to 60%. It's better. Cool. Let's move this mic out of the way a little bit. It's definitely, I don't need it there. Yeah, that's still, audio's still good quality. Cool. So now we're like in the game, because see like the color and the light and the game is gaming. Like we're gaming. We're in the game. Let's go back. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't move. Who is this? Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Hey, so, what? Hey, so, what? So, what? I'm eating tuna and scooting up to bed because tuna gives me... The one thing I remember from this game is, if you spend too long out in the world without coming home and eating tuna, you like take psychic damage. Like you have to, it's like, it's very important that you like, oh, she gave me a cookie. That's nice of her. I have to quit teams. because my teams just made a noise that you guys could hear, which is unacceptable. Okay, teams has been quat. Oh, I don't actually want you to store anything. Check out. No, I don't need anything else from you. Okay, cool. Yeah, my sister's like a bank, if I remember correctly. Like, because I don't have one thing about this game that I remember is like I don't have a lot of inventory space. Like, this is it. Like, there's no second page. I have to everything I need. I have to fit in here, and like there's certain stuff that I can't get rid of. Like, I cannot get rid of the soundstone. It's too important. I can't get rid of the ATM card because it's too important, and I can't get rid of whatever 4 items I have equipped actively because again, too important. We can't get rid of that. God, the music's so good. Like, the vibes are just, they're impossibly good. All right, let's play some fucking Earthbound after I take a piss. I'll be right back. One moment, chat. Put some of my drinks in the fridge from when I was out. All right, boys. So, let's play some motherfucking Earthbound. I need to autofocus my camera. I think I'm out of focus. Let's do that. Move the mic out of the way. God, I look like shit. Oh, I'm all sunburned. That makes sense. I was at the beach. Oh wait, I don't have autofocus turned on. There we go. We out here autoing who out here autoing their focus? All right, cool. Back by popular demand. Headphones on. Microphone is clear enough. Oh, it's actually not. I really want it more like here. Yeah, that's oops, sorry chat. I really want it like there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. And then we can minimize this. And we're back. All right, let's rock and roll. I just wanted to get another drink and put some stuff. I have some leftover fake beer from my trip that I bought. It was in the fridge and in my cooler, and I just wanted to put some of it in my fridge so that I can drink it later during this stream. Okay, we're fighting a coil snake. Coil snakes, if I remember correctly, are the weakest enemy in the game. Like, I think that they are even weaker than the dogs. Yeah, okay, they have less than 30 hit points because I killed them in 2 shots. They also only give 1 experience point, which is like pretty tragic, given that I need 10, I think, to level up. But we're already in 1-et, I think. Wait, okay, this I remember. The butterflies give you 5, maybe 10 PP. So whenever you see a butterfly, you should heal your whole team and then pick up the butterfly, because it gives you your PP back. So let's see, I have 15 PP again. All right. The library's a nice place to learn stuff. I got a lot of info about Earthbound. You can borrow maps for nothing. Okay, we definitely want a map. Because a map will allow us to like see where we are. Do you want to borrow one? Yes, here's a map. 1-et isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button located near the top. Ha ha ha. Mine is not actually located near the top because I am using an Xbox controller, so my X is on the left. At Giant Step, there's a monster guarding the spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made Giant Step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. Classic boomer humor. I wonder if the monster's scarier than my wife. Oh, that beer was extremely warm. Oh. Oh. It's probably healthy that bothers me now. I used to be the kind of person who was like, I don't care what temperature a beer is, as long as it contains its ingredients. Mac, I'm doing watch out duty for the hideout. Can you take over? Yeah, I got it. Being watch out is your job. Okay, so where's the I've found the hideout. You've done a terrible job. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. Mac got the Mr. Baseball cap. Goods. Mr. Baseball cap. Help. Must be equipped as other. Oh, cool. Equip. Other. Mr. Baseball cap. Cool. I think that might like give me abilities or something. I'm also single, so I will be if there's a cute girl. Brendan, I'm glad that you lived. That makes me very happy that you live. He do be alive. I could go for some fake beer. So I'm drinking now. I'm drinking the Sam Adams, just the Haze IPA. I don't really particularly like an IPA, but this one is like very like floral and lemony and summery, which I think is a good beer for right now. But I personally am of the opinion that like the best beer in the world is just like Miller High Life. I have said this for a long time, and I'm not just copying Gus. It was my beer of choice all throughout college and through the alcoholic years after college. I have said that the thing that I'm most excited for when I die is that I get to drink Miller High Life again in the afterlife. Like, of all the things that I can be excited about, Miller High Life is the one that I'm excited about most in terms of being dead. 1 second, I want to check my... I'm talking to this girl that I'm trying to go on a date with. That's me with Pacifico. I fucking love Pacifico. I used to love Pacifico. That shit, I used to fuck it because there's just better Corona. I mean, it's champagne of beers. It is. I one hit this Spiteful Crow because my RNG is better than your RNG. I just want to be clear. Also, I got a cookie, which is huge because that's regen. Food is regen per my understanding. Hello, mole. Rossetti is in this game? I am not your enemy. I am simply your average run-of-the-mill mole. Would you like some hints on fighting enemies? No. I know about, he's gonna tell me about sneaking up on enemies, and I like don't care about that because I already know how to do it. I have not played this game far, but I do understand all of the basic mechanics. So I do not need tutorials to explain the basic mechanics of the game to me because I already understand them. Also, this dog is doing 1 HP of damage, so we can farm dogs pretty much whenever we need to. They're not going to be worth much for experience. How many experience do I need for the next level? 2. Cool. So we're about to level up. Sorry about the burps into the mic, by the way. Nothing I can do about it. That's just... I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. The shack was locked by someone from City Hall, so we can't use it. The reason it was closed is because some punk named Frank may have trashed the place. What a drag. We can't even change our clothes, and hotels are too expensive. Okay, so in order to get into that shack, I need a key from like the town hall. So where's the town hall? It's probably that like government looking building in the middle, if I remember correctly. There will be a point at which I no longer know what's going on in the game. There's gonna be a point where I like don't know where to go to solve the puzzles and like do the stuff, but this is not that point. I have played the beginning of this game a bazillion trillion times. Like the first 3 hours of this game I've played a zillion times. Let's see what these guys have for sale. Cold remedy, I don't want that. What do you have? You have a better baseball bat than the one that I currently have, but I cannot afford it. Also, you have a cheap bracelet, which is better than what I currently have. One other thing that I have learned, Mac can use the yo-yo but it's not as good as the T-ball bat, and I can't get crits unless I'm using a bat as Mac. So I want to only use, wait, no, I don't want to make a phone call because it costs $1. I want to go to the ATM and withdraw all my money. $82 swag. We'll withdraw all of that. Please take your cash. You got it. And then I want to buy the items that I want. I will buy the cheap bracelet first because the T-ball bat, while it allows me to do more damage, I already have a bat and I don't have a bracelet. I do want to equip it. And now my defense is better. Do I need anything else from you? Yes. Can I sell you anything? How much is a cookie worth to you? $3? I'd rather keep it. All right, cool. And normally I would put my money back in the bank, but the fact that I have $4 means that I'm just gonna hang on to it. Because if you die, you lose half your money. I remember that. That's the penalty for dying. But $4 is not enough money that I would be upset to lose it. Okay, so he just told me about Paula, who was the girl I created at the beginning of the game. But Paula, and she lives in the next town. Because the next town, from my understanding, is Tucson, because Tucson comes after Onet. Or Onet? Onet? Onet. One to two. Onet. Onet. I'm gonna say Onet. That sounds like an actual name of an actual town. So I'm gonna say Onet. It might be Onet, because I know it's Tucson, and it's like, and I think there's Threes or Threesville, and then there's Fourside, which I know about because it's in Super Smash Brothers. City Hall is to the east. You know where the sun rises? Got it. I always say Onet. Okay, got it. All right. The town hall is to the east. I want to check out all these houses. This game is very Pokemon in like you just kind of have to go and talk to everyone. Threed. Okay, yeah. I moved all the way from way away. Wait, I moved here from the way away next town. In the next town, there's the, what's the name? The Polar Star Preschool. The preschool at Paula's house. Paula uses, what's it called? Magic. Okay, so got it. OMG, I can watch in mod view now. This is so cool. Yeah, go ahead. Watch in mod view. And you, as Brendan, my mod, you are responsible for making sure that people don't self-promo in my chat, and also that they don't say horrible things. Those are kind of the only two that I care about. No, watch in mod view, have fun. But just like, if people start coming in and they try to sell me things like, oh, I can sell you followers, or oh, you should watch my channel, you should follow me and I'll follow you back. Your job is to ban those people. Now you can see my crazy auto mods, Brendan. I actually don't have mod view open up. I only have I just mod in Streamlabs. So I think I can see the auto mods because they show up in red, but I don't have Twitch dashboard open. I only have Streamlabs open, which I know is like it's like a baby streamer move. Like apparently that's like not how you're supposed to do it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm playing Earthbound. Who cares? Oh baby, offense went up by 3, defense by 1, speed by 1, guts by 2, luck by 2, HP by 3, maximum PP by 2, and I went hypnosis alpha, which I think puts people to sleep. I will be honest, I never use the I'm a Pokemon trainer. When I play as Mac or as Ness, I never ever use the assist moves ever. I only ever use life up and the my psi, like my offensive psi powers. So yeah, I play Ness like a Pokemon. I do a lot of healing on like Paula, but I don't. Yeah, this is just an empty house. So cool. All right, the hospital's to our south. Okay, these are bad guys. I only know about Ness from Smash 64. Yeah, I mean, that's where I know Ness from, is from Melee. Hey guys, follow me on MySpace for a chance to win a free mini-disc player. I will allow that. Brendan, don't delete that chat. That's a good one. That can stay. So these enemies are stronger, and there's 2 of them, which I don't love. Excuse the fart. That's my bad. I think I got this guy. Unless he crits me, I should be fine to take him down. Yeah, we got him. Dealt with. That should be a lot of experience points. I will if I can be in your top 8. Was MySpace top 8 or was it top 9? I thought it was a grid of 9. Casually laughing at some unbanned requests. Wait, are there unbanned requests on my channel? Holy fuck. Wait a second. No way. Wait a second, chat. That's crazy. I did, but yeah, I did ban Spooky because he said his goal was to get me riled up, didn't I? All right, cool. I forgot to check on ban requests. I've never considered checking them because I've only ever banned 1 or 2 people. No, we're not doing an unban request stream because I already dealt with it. If anyone wants to purchase cheap high quality breast milk, DM Mackie. That's true, actually. Yeah, just if you want to buy cheap high quality breast milk, send me a message. I'm eating an Oreo cakester. I apologize. All right, so one of those guys dropped a hamburger, which is pretty swag. A bees churger. All right, we gotta talk to people. If one of your friends becomes unconscious, you should visit them in the hospital. You should check in with the nurse receptionist and she will release your friend. It's a nice thing to remember, but it's all right if you forget. Thank you. I love... did you bring enough Oreo cakes for the whole chat? Literally never. The Oreo cakes are for me and they're expensive, so fuck you. They're so good. I get the chocolate ones. Fuck. None for you guys. All right, I need the key to the place. So I'm going into the town hall to get the key to the place. How do I ban the streamer? Brendan, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. It's funny, I gave you mod privileges and you started making all the jokes that I made in Gus's chat 5 years ago. Like, how do I ban the streamer? It's like a classic. But you won't give me that food. Maybe I wasn't joking. I'm not giving. I have delicious Oreo cakesters here. They're the chocolate cream ones, which are better than the regular ones. Some suspicious looking kids are hanging out in the woods north of the library. I wonder if they're members of the Sharks. I talked to them. Brendan, did you delete your own message? Thank you for the bits, Greg Lobster. I appreciate that $1. That's very generous. Just so you know, you never, ever, ever have to give me any money of any kind. I appreciate it. I'm not complaining, but this is, like I said, I do this for fun. I don't know, what message of Brendan's did Brendan delete? Maybe I wasn't joking. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know you could delete your own messages. Why is Brendan already more advanced at modding than I? Oh no, I know I can do that. Never mind. I need to go to Mayor Perkle. That's who I need to go to. Trying to ban myself. Don't ban yourself. I need you to be around. You're my most active moderator. Like, you are the ZXSQ of my stream. You are, or the Mackie of my stream. So I need you to, like, you can't ban yourself. You need to, like, be a good mod. It's important to me that you exist. The mayor is busting his butt with all the troubles in town, like the Sharks and the meteorite. Hey, are you the guy who's trying to reform the Sharks? Wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. You've got to be kidding. Scram. All right, so I can't go here. I just want to support. No, hey, I'm happy to let. If you want to support, I'm not gonna tell you shouldn't. I'm just saying that, like, with as small as this stream chat is, like, you know, support, don't support, whatever, you know, obviously, I'm just saying, like, you don't have to. I appreciate it, and it's very generous of you, but it's always optional. Like, I'm never gonna, yeah, you knew that. I don't know why I'm talking, whatever, who cares? All right, I gotta fight the Sharks. Also, there's a robot. What? You want to meet our boss, Frank? He's in the backyard of the game arcade thinking about peace and love. You might want to visit him. Oh, is he a okay, wait, I have to fight a guy. But yeah, very generous. Really appreciate it. It's very cool. We have to kill the Yes Man Jr. He did 9 damage to me, which is not, that's a non-trivial amount of damage. What I need to do is farm some money because I can, once I get some cash, I can buy a better bat, which will give me better damage. But I don't know how much money I have, and I don't know where I can get a free telephone. Maybe in the bakery? Do you have a phone in here that I can borrow? You do not. Okay. I also am not, maybe I'm insane, but I'm also not a buys consumable items in video game person. When enemies drop cookies that I can just eat and they give me my health back, why would I ever buy health items when instead I can just find them in the world? Like you're gonna be fought now. Please not 3 enemies at once. Okay, this is a problem. I don't know that I can win this fight. 3 enemies at once is quite a few, and he did 6 damage. I guess I can use life up to get energy back, but like if he crits me, if I get crit, I'm just dead. I need to take out, if I can take out 1 enemy. Okay, wait, no, I'm fucked. I need to do Psi, life up, alpha. I dodged. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, okay, I died. Thank you, Greg. After every stream I'm on, Mackie gives me a penny as long as he makes money. At this rate, I can feed my family in a few years. That's true, actually. Anytime anyone gives money in stream, Brendan Woolwine gets 1 penny per stream. So if you give $1, you've given him 1 cent. So that's a real fact and not something that I'm gonna go back on. Okay, so I have $71 now. Which means I have 50. Oh, Slim, thank you for your Prime sub. Very much appreciated. Mackie told me it's not optional. It's not. You're required to sub. I'm banning anyone who's not subbed by the end of the stream. The enemy design is so bonkers this game. I love it. I agree. I really do. I think that the enemy, like, this game is just so quaint, right? I know, like, quaint is a dumb way to describe a video game, but, like, I like the, oh my god, we got a hype train going. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for the hype train. I mean, I know it's like level 1 and it's level 30%, it's 37%, but like, thank you. It's very, like, it's cooler than not having one, I guess, maybe. But seriously, Slim, thank you for the Prime sub. That's very generous. And thank you, Greg, for the 100 bits. I want to eat tuna because it will give me all of my health back. Oh god, we got the train emote in chat. So I found out from one of my college buddies. Hey Britt, what's up? What'd you realize, Brendan? Hello, Hanson Dev. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We got first time chatters in here. Welcome to the shit show. I've just started Earthbound like a few minutes ago. Like an hour ago. So I'm playing through Earthbound. It's not my first time playing the beginning, but it will be my first complete playthrough. So this is, I guess this is kind of a first time playthrough. We're gonna just put it on auto fight because it's a low level dog. Yeah, we should kill it in 2 hits. But yeah, the what was I saying? But yeah, welcome to the stream, Hanson Dev. And also welcome Britt. How are you guys? But yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about, okay, yeah, so this weekend I drove down, and by drove I mean rode shotgun because I don't have a car. I rode shotgun down to Ocean City, Maryland with my friend, or with my friends, and we rented a house near the beach, not on the beach. We're not made of money, but we rented a house near the beach for the long weekend. We all got there Friday night, Saturday hung out, Sunday hung out, and left this morning. Super fun. I got pretty sunburned, but not as sunburned as I normally do, which for me is a victory. Most of the time when I go to the beach, I get sunburned to the point of it being like a concern for my health. This time I just got like lightly toasted, which is perfect. I'm glad you're doing well. Apologies for the snort. It's from the Oreo Cakesters. They block my sinuses because they're so delicious. Okay. Brendan Woolwine is gifting a tier 1 sub to Greg Lobster. This is their first give sub in the channel. Thank you, Brendan, for gifting a sub to Greg. Very much appreciated. You guys are great. I really appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Look at this. We got subs going on. We're killing it. And the hype train's moving up. We might actually hit level 2, which would be pretty swag. All right, we got to fight these guys, but 1 at a time, not 3 at a time. Okay, 2 is fine. Britt, thank you for the 100 bits. That's very generous. Okay, you guys are killing it on the hype train. Holy shit. You guys are all being very generous in chat today. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna get killed by these basic ass enemies. Oh yeah, you now have emotes for chat if you are subbed, which is pretty cool. He gets Babs. He does get Babs. Yes, he has Babs access now. Which, yeah. Okay, so that was a lot of damage that I just took. Oh, we're up to 8 viewers. God damn, what's up, everybody? Look at us. We got people hanging out. Inside the present, there was a burger. Mac took it, and I leveled up, which is sweet. Vitality by 1 means I'm gonna get 14 HP. So maybe I don't need to, what do I want to do here? I have 2 burgers, but a burger is going to heal me for more than my full hit points. So what I really want to do is I want to take fights. Do you want to start a fight or what? I do actually want to start a fight. I want to take fights until I get to lethal, and then I want to... Okay, there's him calling for help is like extremely unfair, but I crit him, so get absolutely fucked. Thoughts on lax? I don't know what lax is. Oh, lakes? I've never been a lake person. I grew up on the water in Madison, Connecticut. Like, my parents had a house where the land turned into the ocean. Like, it went from grass to beach to sand. Salmon. Oh, lox. Like lox and bagels. I am a fan of most things that you can put on a bagel. I'm just generally pro bagel. So I like some salmon lox on a bagel. I'm a big fan, but if I'm gonna have a bagel, though, most of the time what I really want is a sausage, egg, and cheese. I am not generally a fan of bacon on a sandwich. So I don't like a bacon, egg, and cheese because I don't like the crunch. I think that sandwiches should be able to be bit through, like, as opposed to when you get a bacon, it goes and it hitches and it goes, and I don't like that. It's a sensory thing. I like that you came in here and immediately had interesting questions to ask me, Hanson Dev. You came in and you're like, I'm gonna come into the chat and say hello and say I'm doing well, and then I'm gonna ask you your opinion on fish on a bagel. I am pro fish on a bagel, so that's what I got for you there. I am strongly and staunchly in favor of lox on a bagel, though I do prefer sausage, egg, and cheese. I got another hamburger. In this case, I have 3 now. I'm just gonna eat the one that I have because there's no need for me to save it if I have 2. We're gonna go fight the rest of these gang members, though. But I'd better yeah. But yeah, so we went to the shoreline, which was super fun. It was nice. I did lose my sunglasses, which is infuriating because they were $329. I had Maui Jim Kawika sunglasses, and I went in the water and I forgot that they were on my face, and I got hit by a wave and they just instantly gone. Got to keep supporting small creators. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. It's totally cool. But yeah, I went in the ocean on Saturday and I was in there for maybe 30 seconds and then a wave went over my head and my sunglasses came off and I just forgot that I had my sunglasses on. So now I have to replace the sunglasses, which is unfortunate because I love those sunglasses. Like, I love them. So not having them anymore is like upsetting and annoying. But yeah, that's life. But I had a fun time with my friends. We like stayed up late and played board games. We played we played Betrayal, which is my favorite board game of all time. I fucking love Betrayal at House on the Hill. Are you gonna buy the same pair again? I'm gonna buy exactly the same pair again. I'll show you which ones they are. Here, let's I can't shift tab and I can't window capture. Let's do this. I'm gonna go to desktop. And then I'm going to go over here and over here. And let's move me up. So I'm actually, oh, right, because I'm not on the screen. Maui Jim Kawikas. These are what I'm going to get. And they've gone up in price, which is unfortunate. But these are what I had. And I love them. They are my favorite sunglasses on the planet. Maui Jim is the only brand of sunglasses that I Maui Jim is the only brand of sunglasses that I will wear. I worked at Sunglass Hut when I was in. Let me move chat here because chat is, yeah. I worked at Sunglass Hut for 4 years during college. I used to go there on nights after class and on weekends, and I would go and I would sell sunglasses. And there simply is not a better brand of actual lens manufacturers than Maui Jim. They are unbelievably better than anything else. I've had these in black and I've had them in brown. Dude, I was great. Sunglass Hut was awesome because it was commission sales. So like I worked at Sunglass Hut and I made no money, like fucking nothing. This was like 8 years ago. It was when I was in college. So it was like 8 years ago, but it was like 8 years ago. And so I was making like 10 an hour or 11 an hour, which in Connecticut is like barely above minimum wage. Or back then it was. Now minimum wage is like, I think it's like 18 or something. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. It was less. And I was making like $11 an hour, but I made 1% commission on sales, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that is $3.40 on a pair of Maui Jim Kawhikas. These used to be $2.93. They're not now. They're $3.39. But I used to make it was basically for every pair of Ray-Bans that I sold, I made $2, and for every pair of Maui Jims I sold, I made $3. And like for Prada, I made more, and for Gucci, I made more, and whatever. But I worked at the Clinton Crossing Premium Outlets in Clinton, Connecticut, and I sold sunglasses on commission sales as many shifts as I could get in the summer as a kid. And by the end of me working there, I was making more, not more, but my commission was doubling how much I made. Like I would go in and I'd make $11 an hour, but I would sell more than $1,100 of sunglasses per hour. So I would make more in commission than I was making in actual like earned income, which was sick. Like, dude, the greatest was when it's the coolest. I used to work there, and in summer it was obviously busy season for sunglasses, but not just for sunglasses. It was just the busy season. I had a maid of honor come in once and be like, I need the 11 bridesmaids that are in this wedding to all have the same sunglasses for the photos. And I was like, bet. And so I sold her 11 pairs of $279 Ray-Ban chromatic lens glasses. And I made like $3,000 in sales in like 15 minutes. Cause she was like, I know which glasses I want, but I don't have, all the other stores don't have them in stock. And it says online that you guys have them in stock. And I'm like, I have 11 pairs in stock for you. And I sold this woman 11 pairs. They made $30 in 5 seconds. But yeah, so that was my, let's go back to game cam. Wait, I want gaming SNES cam. Here we go. That's what I want. Yeah. So yeah, I worked at Sunglass Hut, and I fucking loved working at Sunglass Hut. Wait a second. Should we put on the bilinear filter? No, we should not. That just makes it blurry. I was hoping it was going to be a CRT, and it isn't. Is there a way to get a CRT filter? Scan lines. That looks like shit. High res, none. High res, scan lines, none. High res, scan lines, none. I don't want to like upscale it because all that shit looks terrible. Like simple 2X, no. Like what I really want is I want for that much for glasses, might as well move to a cloudy country. Honestly, like, yeah, like, whoa, what the fucking AI is that shit? That looks terrible. TV mode. I kind of like TV mode, but no, we'll go with no image processing. But yeah. No, I mean, so I grew up in New Haven County, Connecticut, and now I live in Fairfield County, Connecticut in Stamford. Fairfield County, Connecticut is the richest county in the United States. So like I'm not rich. I'm a software engineer. I make okay money. But like, the people around me, it was by no means insane for someone to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on a pair of sunglasses, because they're a style item. It's like buying a Louis bag or a boutique whatever. Like it's not just a you're not just you're purchasing the brand name, and it's definitely like ridiculous and like completely unnecessary. But yeah. And for another thing is, for every year you work at Sunglass Hut, you got a free pair up to $500. So I would just get Maui Jims every year. But basically, yeah, so I'm going to replace those exact sunglasses because those are my favorites. Like, those are the sunglasses I like the best. But it does mean I'm going to have to eat a $339 cost, which thank you for the bits and the subs. My thoughts on Trump, I don't like him, and that is as far as I will go talking about it. I am not the kind of person who's going to talk politics on stream, but I am not a fan of Trump at all. I think he's doing a bad job, and I did not vote for him in this election. So that's all I got. But I'm not a politics guy. I'm not gonna Hassan Piker. It's just not my vibes. I don't like him. He seems bad. And, as someone who is a member of the LGBT community, Brit, as long as you don't talk about it, you're fine. You can be a Trump supporter in this chat. You just can't talk about it. But yeah, as someone who's a member of the LGBT community, I can't support a Republican candidate of any kind. And also, like, I am of the opinion that, like, for a variety of incredibly practical reasons that are not even ideological reasons, I think that we should let more people come into this country. And it should be easier to do, and more people should do it, and we shouldn't be sending people away when my generation is not having kids, so the birth rates are declining, and we need more people to keep growing the economy. So it seems insane to whatever. I am not going to continue to talk politics. I'm putting the kibosh on this right now. I am a Democrat. I identify as someone who is liberal. That's where I stand on things. I'm pro-life. No, excuse me. I'm pro-choice. I'm like, I don't really have a stand on the Middle East because I don't know enough about it to understand it. So I'm not going to talk about that at all, because the real thing is I just don't know what's going on there, and it doesn't affect me, and so I have not paid very much attention to it. So I'm not going to make a stand there. But I'm like, you know, I was very excited when Zohran Mamdani won the Democratic primary for the mayor of New York. That should be enough information about my political stance for you to extrapolate from I am pro Mamdani to any other stuff you want to figure out about me. Because generally, being pro Mamdani says a lot about my political standings, so I don't need to explain anymore. We'll move on and we'll go back to playing Earthbound. This guy Frank has a knife and does a lot of damage. I definitely fucked up and should have bought. I don't think I can run away. I made a mistake in not buying the better baseball bat. But I'm just gonna try to beat him and hope that he doesn't crit me. And that I can survive. We used life up and we did regen all my health, which is pretty swag. But yeah. All right, 25 damage. I'm gonna risk this. I'm dead. I died. I should not have taken that risk. That was a mistake. He didn't see my message, which means it's true. Every bit of money given to Mackie goes to support his presidency in 2028. I would never, under any circumstances, want anything to do with a political campaign. I would never want to be president. Never. If you do your job awesome, half of the people on the planet hate you. It's the worst it's the worst career imaginable. It's the hardest job in the fucking world, and it sucks and everyone hates you. And no matter what you do, 50% of the people are pissed off all the time. I would rather die than be president. I like my life the way it is a lot. Just under 50%, I guess. Mackie 2028 million. Jesus Christ. I have $220 in the bank. So before we fight this guy, please unpin Mackie 2028 million. You fucking nightmare. But yeah, no, thank you. But I am of the opinion that anyone who wants to be president is not qualified to be president. I think if you are smart enough if you're the type of person who wants to be president, it means you don't understand being president. It's starting to get later, so I have to go. Good luck. Thank you so much, Hans and Dev. I hope I see you again. I stream most weeknights, but yeah. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that I think that if you want to be president, you probably shouldn't be. No one who wants to be leader of the free world is capable of being leader of the free world. But yeah, so there's that. You know, it is what it is. Such is life. It's definitely, I would never want to do it. It sounds like it sucks. I would much rather be a software engineer and like have lots of free time and play video games on Twitch. Does it mean that I don't have a lot of impact on the world around me? Yes. I don't believe myself to be qualified to have impact on the world around me. I don't think it would be good for anyone for me to be in charge at that scale. I think I could do a really good job of being in charge, like, of a team of software engineers or like of a project that I'm working on, but I do not want to be in charge of like the army. So yeah, that means you should be president since you don't want to be president, just FYI. No, I shouldn't. Someone else who doesn't want to be president but is more qualified than me should be president. Whatever. I would, but seriously, like it sounds unimaginably difficult, and also like I like that, like, I like that my job ends when I close my laptop. Like, that's one of the things that I very much enjoy about the job that I do currently. I am incredibly passionate about the work that I do. I love being a software engineer, but I also love that when I don't want to be a software engineer, I can go click, laptop closed, and I don't have to think about it until the next day. That is incredibly valuable. I'm gonna heal myself because there's a butterfly, even though it's only 3 hit points. I don't care. And I need to buy, yeah, but see, like, I don't want to know if there's aliens. Like, I think it would be interesting to know if there's aliens, but like, I would not want to be the guy who's responsible for keeping the I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I should not have the nuclear launch codes. There are like a billion reasons I should not have them. I need money, so I have to go to the ATM. Please select a transaction. We will withdraw our entire balance. Excuse me. And then I will buy a better bat. My offense went from 13 to 17, and I will sell my cracked bat back to you. Do you have anything that is better than what I have? You do not. Cool. So we're all set. Now I want to put all my money, except maybe $20, back into the bank because I don't want to die and lose half of it. There's a lot of like this in this game. I want to put $170 into the bank. Cool. You have to keep the secret. Release the files, Mackie. Nice upgrade. Yeah, no, well, I mean, how about this? If I was president, I would definitely release the Epstein files, because guess what? I know I'm not on them like maybe our current president is, but but yeah, I would definitely release the Epstein files. But also, like, that's why they wouldn't make me president, because I would be like the amount of like I couldn't be president because I would release the Epstein files, and the government can only have a president who doesn't release the Epstein files, because if the president released the Epstein files, like, it would destroy all trust in politics. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But But like, of course, I would release the fuck out of the list if I was president. Are you kidding me? Because I know that unlike our current president, that I'm not on the list. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm not gonna go into politics because I said that I wouldn't, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna pass on that, and I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Yes Man Jr. because he's getting on my nerves. I think we need to grind a little bit for Frank. He just seems like he's too tough. Poser on a skateboard. I mean, I ride a one-wheel around, so I'm the ultimate skate poser. Offense by 2, speed by 1, guts by 1, maximum HP by 1, PP by 2. Sweet. And do we have any items that I can eat? Yes, I have a burger. I have 2 burgers and I have 2 cookies. I'm gonna eat the cookies. They don't give me a lot of HP, but like they kind of, in this game, my experience is that the cookies exist. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got when it did that spiral that was green, that means that I got behind them, and it means that I get to attack twice. Or that I get a free turn, and then like I get a free turn, and then the next turn like runs regular. Such cute emulator. It's not an emulator, guys. It's a I have a special Super Nintendo that does a thing. Okay. I really am not ready to fight this guy, so I'm gonna try to I'm gonna walk off screen and walk back on screen to try to wait. How much experience do I need for 1 level? 172. All right, so I can farm 172 by just beating these guys. They're causing game lag. That's too many. I'm not fighting 4 of them at once. I'll fight 2 of them at once. That's reasonable. But yes, no, I am running this game on an emulator, but I do own a physical copy of this game, which means that I'm allowed to play it on an emulator because format switching is always legal. I own a SNES Classic, which includes a copy of this game out of the box. So I could play this on official Nintendo hardware, but it's easier for me to run it on an emulator than it is for me to run it to have to set up my capture card and capture the game and deal with all the induced lag and all that other shit, and have to deal with capturing the audio from the capture card. It's just easier. Frank's not too bad though. I'm pretty sure I could take him now. But I'm gonna grind 1 level and then I'm gonna fight him. I need 172 experience to do that. I should not have trouble getting that experience. How much? It should take me a half dozen fights or fewer for me to get the experience that I need to get to the next level. Goated, bro. But yeah, the SNES Classic I actually love. I hacked mine as well, so I can. Oh wait, never mind. That was only 27 experience. That's not great, but I got a free hit on this guy, which is pretty swag. What's going on here? I got messages coming through my phone. I'm open right now. 1 second. Did you get the email invite to join the league? If not, I'll send it again. I'm dealing with fantasy football commissioner duties. Britt, congrats on your exact 600th message in my channel. Britt, thank you. Welcome to the 600 chat club. I'm gonna put this on auto fight for a second because oh, never mind. I instantly killed him. The COO of the company that I work at, I run the fantasy football league because I'm our fantasy football commissioner. The COO of the entire company just messaged me like, hey, can you talk to me now about getting my team set up? So I am gonna just second screen that for a bit. Yeah, of course I can slash user and see how many. Captain Nemo, you want to see how many you've sent? Let's. If I go like this, I'll go slash user. If I click on Captain Nemo, it says that you have sent more than 999 messages in my chat. It caps at 1,000. Yeah, so I know that you've sent at least 999. Hell yeah, I got another match on Hinge, baby. Yeah, so it's just most active chatters, like it's really easy to get up to 1,000. I'm sure that it's also kind of great that it stops counting at 1,000 because I don't want to know how many I've sent in Gus's chat because I'm sure it's like 70,000 messages. Because I've given more than 70,000 bits. All right, I have some heal items. I'm gonna go fight Frank. What is my max HP? 61. So I'm gonna go find that butterfly again, and I'm gonna heal and use the butterfly to recharge. And then once I do that, I'm gonna go fight Frank. But I want to fight Frank with fully statted out. I want to be fully kitted when I fight Frank. There was a butterfly over here earlier. And they generally come back in the same locations, if I remember correctly. If not, I can always I can just go buy food and eat it, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, I mean, like most active chatters for a streamer, like if I go on Gus's stream and I /user someone and look at how many chats they've sent, it's almost always 999. Because it just says 999 plus. It's almost always 999 plus. Like it's very, very rare that I get hit with a... It's exceedingly rare that I get into an interaction with someone on Gus's stream that's not a 999er. Yeah, I don't want to know how many I've sent in Gus chat. Exactly. Like I've been chatting in Gus's chat for 5 years. I'm glad you're having fun here, Britt. You're always welcome. Like I'm glad you're here. And I also appreciate that you are not trying to pick a fight with me on my political views because I recognize that yours are different than mine. And it's very cool that you're not like trying to get in an argument with me. I appreciate that's very nice of you. It's very cool. Cause it's just not the vibe I want for my stream. I do not want to be the guy who argues with chat about politics, regardless of what your beliefs are. Okay, so I took a lot of damage there. So I'm gonna life up once, or I'm gonna get to Frank and then I'm gonna life up and then I'm gonna fight Frank. Wait, how much experience do I need for the next level? 64, never mind. I'm gonna go fight a few more guys. Cause yes, I am grinding and grinding is unentertaining, but I hit this guy in the back. So I should be able to kill him without taking any damage. And I crit him. Get fucked. Cool. So that was 12. I need 64. So I need 6 more fights or 6 more dudes, not even 6 more fights. I'm dragging him off screen so I can fight them one at a time. Never mind. Oh, yes, I got there. And he didn't reach the fight in time. 31 damage is sweat. I think these guys have like 50 hit points, so I should be able to kill them in 2 shots all the time. 13 experience is good. Let's take out this guy too, especially if I can get behind him before yeah, let's go. So after a fight, you're blinky. It's like you have temporary invulnerability and enemies don't know what to do with that. So you can chain fights into each other where you can get like automatic attack damage and whatnot by using your blinky invincibility to like line up enemies at the right time to fight them. I didn't really want to fight 2 guys at once, but this should be okay. I have 24 hit points. I should probably heal, but I'm just gonna see what happens. I got very lucky there with the crit. So all right, now I'm fighting an enemy one-on-one. He did 9 damage, which means that if he crits, he'll lethal me, but I crit instead. Hopefully this will get me a level. 27 experience, left a present. Inside the present there was a hamburger. Sweet. All right, so I leveled up and I got a hamburger. And I got vitality, which gives me a bunch of experience, or gives me a bunch of HP. Okay, I'm ready for Frank, because now I can go into my goods. I can eat one of my 3 hamburgers, which will give me full health. Maybe it won't. Let's eat a cookie, I guess, and see what happens here. I'm maxed out. Okay, cool. So now I can go and fight Frank, and I have full psi, or I have full mana, and I have full health, and I have 2 hamburgers. I should be able to take him out. This should not be too hard. All right, let's torch this guy. All right. Okay, so we're gonna just bash first. That's what we start. Oh, he tanked my guts, which is unfortunate. Guts, per my understanding, is your crit chance. He did 23 damage to me, which is not a problem. If he does it again, I have to heal. Okay, now I have to heal. No, I don't. He has not done 30. He was incredibly easy. This was not hard. 50 experience points. Swag. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. Puff, puff, puff. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. Oh, okay. I have to fight a machine now. We're gonna heal because I don't know how much damage he does. He generated a burst of steam and I did life out. And now I'm maxed out. He threw a punch for 14. And then I threw a punch for 19. I did 21. Oh, okay. So I did... This is interesting. I think 30 damage is a lot of damage. But I think he only attacks every other turn, which means that if I use life up here, it should... He generates a burst of steam. I do life up. Yeah, so he only attacks every other turn, which means that I should always be able to heal if he brings me into lethal mode. Like, I'll always have time to heal. I also think, yeah, I just beat his ass. I'm gonna go for a walk and get a little exercise, but I'll see you later if Gus streams tonight. Sounds good. I'll see you later, Greg. Thanks for coming in and giving the bits and stuff. It's generous. I appreciate it. Have a good night. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Annette, has a key to the shack. Mac, you become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. Cool. So I beat the fuck out of that guy. Are you... I think I defeated the gang, which means that now I can go to the mayor and be like, hey, I solved your gang problems. Can I have the key to the shack? That seems like a logical course of action here, right? Like, that seems like it makes sense because I just took out the gang leader. So I think the gang should be, oh, I want that. I want that. I want this butterfly. How much did that give me? Full PP. We got mad mana for that. That's pretty swag, not gonna lie. All right, so now we need to go talk to Mayor Perkle, I assume, because we now have defeated the leader of the gang, which means that he might have time to give us the key to the entertainer's shack. Yes, we were not stopped by the guard here. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. I did very little of that. And then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Yes. You're such a smart kid. Here's a key to the shack. That's hilarious that the mayor doesn't care if I get hurt. He only cares if he has to take responsibility for what happened, which is hilarious because, like, that's politics, baby. All right, so that's cool. We're all set. We got the key to the touring entertainer shack, so we should now be able to go to that shack and get done what we need to get done. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I miss Greg too. Same. 100%. Hundo P, I miss Greg. Just such a nice guy. Oh, let's fight this. I think now I'm a high enough level that, yeah, the basic enemies that you fight at the beginning of the game are now afraid of me. Like, so now I should be, like, I'll try to find another one. But, like, this snake is afraid of me now. He doesn't want to fuck with me because he knows I'm high level. So I can just sneak up on him. And one of the great things about this game, when you fight an enemy that you can just instantly defeat, the game doesn't actually make you fight them. It just says, like, okay, you win. Yeah. Like, you don't take any damage. You don't take any hits or anything. If you fight an enemy that you are high enough level against, it just is like, okay, yeah, cool, you win. Which is totally like something that would be cool for, like, Pokemon. When I ran out of milk for my cereal, Greg went to the store for me. You guys are getting a cute little relationship going. I'm really happy for you and Greg. All right, so now we're back here. So we're gonna try to go to Giant Step because that's like the thing to do next, I guess. We've discovered a cave with a mouse. You engage the rowdy mouse. How strong are you? You did 1 damage to me, which means you are not strong. But I only did 20 to you. You did 1 to me again. I crit you for 60. So I don't know how much HP he has, only that it's more than 20. Because I killed him with a crit, and the crit doesn't give me any useful information on how much health the enemy actually has. Brendan, I'm really happy for you, man. It sounds like this is very like, this is good stuff. Oh, he just did 12 damage to me. Okay, so he can do damage to me. Oh, he's just critting me. Okay, well, that's pretty uncool. Greg found in every hospital. Okay. Greg's great. I get it. I'm gonna eat my burger because that rowdy mouse did quite a bit of damage to me there. Let's go. What's in this room? Okay, I have to fight the rowdy mouse. This mouse first. He used a biting attack. That does well. I'm not afraid of the biting attack. I'm afraid of when the biting attack crits. Okay, so he has like 40-ish or 35-ish HP on average. Which is good because it means that I can kill him in 2 hits generally. What's in this cave? Oh, a small bug has attacked me. You're a black antoid. He tried life up to heal. Why would you default? Okay, so this guy also has like 40-ish HP because I killed him with 2 hits of 25 points of damage. So he has between 26 and 50 HP. A skip sandwich is inside. What is a skip sandwich? Skip sandwich gives you a spring in your step for about 10 seconds. It also helps recover your power a bit. Okay, so it gives me health and mana, and it also makes me fast, I assume. I do not want to fight 2 rowdy mice at once. We'll bash. He crit me again, which I'm pretty uncool with, not gonna lie. I would love to get crit slightly less, actually entirely less, by rowdy mice. I am going to try to advance the game in a second, but I'm having too much fun getting free experience because these guys are not hard. I am going to be a little over leveled, I think, but I'd rather be over leveled than under leveled because like as much as the combat in this game is compelling, until you get the other party members, it's kind of not. Like I'm just pressing A. My offense went up by 4, speed by 1, guts by 1, luck by 2, HP by 1, PP by 2, and I learned my special. So now I can do Psy Red Sox, which does a fuckzillion damage to all the enemies on the screen. I will demo it now. This is an attack slug. I will Psy Red Sox Alpha. It costs 10 PP, which is a lot, but it does 95 damage to all the enemies on. It does 100 damage each to all the enemies, which is fucking crazy. It's generally not worth using unless you're overwhelmed. So I will not be using it again for a while because it is better for me to just, it is generally, not always, but it is generally better for me to just use my bash and then use my HP to heal. Or excuse me, use my power points to heal. And we got a cookie, which we're gonna eat immediately because we have it. Again, cookies are always an instant consume because they only give us 6 hit points, so we're never gonna use them in battle. And they take up a lot of inventory space. So we need to just eat cookies whenever we see them, which like is honestly a pretty good like philosophy for life in general. Like if someone hands you a cookie, you don't save that shit. You eat it. You put that in your bloodstream. Unless you're diabetic, then like maybe be careful about eating a cookie just like randomly. But in general, like on the average human, if you are handed a cookie, you should shithouse that immediately. There's no reason to like, oh, I gotta parcel it out. Oh, my intermittent fasting, my macros. Kill yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. I'm just kidding. Don't kill yourself unless it's in Minecraft. Eat the cookie. It's delicious and fun. These guys are gonna kill me. We need to heal. because these guys deal 12 damage and they take 2 hits to kill, I think. Yeah, these guys are... So it turns out 2 black antoids. Now there's 3. This is less than ideal. Okay, we're back down to 2. That's better. Now there's 4. We're going to use my special in a second. Yeah, he can just kill me. I'm going to just use my special and kill them all. Because I don't think it can miss my Psy Red Sox. I think it just instantly kills like basically everything on the screen at this level. Black Antoid D became tame. Get fucked. Get fucked. I'm killing you. And I got 148 experience and I got a cookie, which is not very good or valuable. So now we're in trouble because now we no longer have the ability to heal ever. We do not have enough psi to be able to heal. So what we need, okay, that's not going to go great. What we need is we need to find a butterfly. All right, this is bad. Please stop critting me. It would be awesome if you did not crit me. Please don't crit me. If you crit me, I may die. All right, we should be fine now. With only 1 enemy, even if he crits, we should be okay. He crit? We all right? We all right? We all right? Okay. Okay, so we need, after this fight, we have to eat our hamburger and probably also our skip sandwich. What is in here? Cold remedy. Cool. So if I get a cold, I now don't have it anymore. We'll eat the hamburger and get 47 hit points back. That's pretty good, but it does not, it feels as though, okay, cool. All the enemies respawned. This is a problem. This is a problem. The black Antoid is particularly scary. I need to kill him first because he always does 12 damage. And that is not, I can't deal with that. I can deal with the rowdy mouse occasionally doing 12 damage, but mostly doing 1 damage. I cannot deal with the black Antoid hitting me for 12 every turn because I only have 43 hit points, so I will be dead in 4 turns. I leveled up, defense by 1, vitality by 1, that's huge. Vitality by 1 means I'm going to get 14 hit points because every point of vitality gives you 14 hit points. So like that's massive. Oh my God. I also got 3 PP, max PP. So now I can heal again, which means that I can heal from no health all the way to full once, which is huge. It means that's going to give me some longevity in this dungeon. Especially because I killed that guy for free. We're swagging on them. We're swagging on them. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay. So now, okay. So let's just keep going. Let's keep advancing through this dungeon. I'm sure there's going to be a boss at the end of this that I'm just simply not going to be equipped to fight, but like we got to try, right? Like oh, butterfly. That's crazy. How much did this give me? 20. So I have more than 20 power points. So I wonder if I can cheese this and come back out here and if you'll be back. No, you spawned up there this time. Is there a way that I can see that I can spawn? Oh my God, that's unfair. All right, so how much did I get this time? Status, oh, and that's my max. All right, cool. So never mind. We're fully 100% healed in both stamina and health. So we're just cooking. The enemy left a present. Inside the present, there was a cookie. Mac took it. Okay. So we can't actually, normally we would want to use cookies right away, but we can't here because we have full health. So like good problems. Also, we insta-killed the enemy we just fought, which is swag. 2 black Antoids. Okay. 42. Okay. I guess my damage like went way up because like, oh, never mind. 36. I definitely got a damage boost there. I think I wasn't paying attention when I leveled up because I definitely now have like better Joe DiMaggio's. We're definitely doing better damage. Okay. So let's advance. Let's keep going. I love the music, man. It's so good. Okay, so these guys have like more than 35 hit points, but less than 50. And 83 with a crit is, I'm sure, going to do the job. I think we're gonna be okay. Sweet free kill. We love that. All right, so what do we got going on up here? This feels like a boss room. That's gonna be a boss. There's no way that's not a boss. Let's heal. Let's eat our burger. We're maxed out. Let's fucking go. You finally got here. This is the first Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. I remember playing this when I played this game years ago, that the stars are bosses. So now we have this weird mole thing. I think we're gonna hit him with the Psy Red Sox. The reason, Titanic ant. The reason we're gonna use the Psy Red Sox is not because of the ant itself. It's because of the black antoid in the back row. I don't want two enemies attacking me. Oh, there were actually two of them. So now we're only fighting one enemy, which is ideal. 23 damage is a lot. 25 is also a lot. I think what I'm gonna do here, okay, 39. So he's gonna kill me if he goes first next turn. So I have to heal. Fuck. He went first. So I died. I can beat him though. I can definitely beat him. I have to get back to him now, but I can beat him. And I should speak to my mother and get a tuna sandwich. Not in real life, in the game. Damn, I'm tilted. All right, let's talk to my mom. You're back. Don't bother talking now. You look too tired. Eat a tuna sandwich. Cool. All right, so we're all healed up now. We have full PP. We have full HP. We should be good to go. We'll grind a little on our way there. How are we doing on our status? We need 1,500. Wait, no, that was wrong. We need 298 experience points to get to the next level. That seems achievable before we fight the Titanic ant, but I do think we can beat the Titanic ant, knowing that he's faster than us. Because I probably should have paid attention to that and noticed that he was able to notice that the Titanic ant was faster than I am. Had I noticed that, I would have healed a turn earlier, gotten my hit points back, hit him a few times, and we'd have been good to go. So it's a lesson. It's totally like a lesson learned situation where I can beat the Titanic ant, but I need to be careful about the turn ordering so that I heal before on the turn before he deals me mortal damage, rather than on the turn when he deals me mortal damage. And we're gonna kill birds for free always, because we just waited. It just cost us 1 second and we gained 3 experience and a cookie, which we can't eat right now, which is good because we can save it for later. Okay, move. Thank you. All right, so we unfortunately do have to like retraverse this dungeon, but as we do so, we will get health and mana, and we'll stat up our character a little bit, make Mac a little stronger. And by the time we get to the end of this dungeon, I have a feeling that we'll be able to one-shot all the enemies that we fight, because we only need a little bit more damage in order to be able to one-shot mice, because they seem to have between 35 and 40 hit points, and I'm dealing like between 28 and 32 damage. So one level should get us up to the point where we can take out rowdy mice in a one-shot. Maybe not. I only did 26 there, but we'll see. Better stats is never going to hurt. It's definitely going to be in our best interest to max our stats as fast as we can. Also, we only needed 300 more hit points, or excuse me, not hit points. We needed 300 more experience in order to, okay, I don't really want to fight these attack slugs, but let's see. Okay, never mind. They're very weak. They don't have very high defense, and they seem to do only 1 damage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, okay, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but we don't want to waste our psionic power if we can avoid doing so. Because if we burn up our psi points, we won't be able to do big, massive damages and heals that we need to in combat. Yeah, we only took like a couple. Like, we can eat the cookie, actually. That's what we'll do. We'll go into our goods and we'll take our cookie and we'll eat it. And then now we recovered basically all the hit points we just lost. But yeah, the mice are a little annoying, that's for sure. But I'm having a good time with this game, man. There's something about it. Like, yes, it's incredibly repetitive. And like, yes, most of the gameplay that I'm doing is me pressing the A button repeatedly during fights. And yes, I could turn on auto fight and it would go even faster, and I could play the game even less. But like, there's something just like really endearing about this game. Like, it just, like the cave sounds, it just feels good to play. That's where I'm at, is like, it's sufficient that it just feels good to play it. I want to take out the Antoid first because it does way more damage reliably than the Rowdy Mouse does. Yeah, see, like, it always hits for 11 and the mouse hits. I attacked the wrong enemy. I fucked up. All right, well, at least I killed the Rowdy Mouse and now I can kill the Antoid, and I critted again because I'm better at this game. I'm the GOAT. Enemy left a present. Inside the present there was a cookie. Mac took it. All right, well, I mean, we'll eat the cookie because like we can. And oh, we actually have 2. I didn't realize we had 2 in our inventory. We always want to eat those right away because they are not valuable enough. Eating a cookie using a turn in battle is not worth it. What do we got here? If this is 2 Antoids, how many enemies are there here? Rowdy Mouse, Black Antoid. Okay, fine. We'll fight the Black Antoid. He critted me, which is pretty uncool. But we got the Antoid in 1 turn, so we should be fine. This game is very much a game of resource management, more so than it is a game of... Oh, we leveled up. Offense by 2, that's great. Guts by 1, max HP by 1, PP by 1. And I realized healing, which is not that useful. It's not what you think it is. Healing is not, like healing your hit points. It's healing like your status effects. Like if you get a cold, or you get like, there's a variety of different conditions that you can get in this game that you can heal with healing. PP increased by 1, that's 100% growth. I know, right? Isn't that generous of them to give you a whole 1 PP? That's like, it's more than I can even imagine ever needing or wanting. Fucking goddamn it, Brendan. He just healed himself, which is, I think, cheating. It's just a classic. It's a classic. It's very much, in my opinion, the small wiener jokes are a great litmus test for whether or not your friends are funny. If your friends are the kind of people who are like, I have a huge wiener, that's not great. But if they're the kind of people who are like, man, my wiener is so small, those are my people. Those are my friends. My damage is way better now. I'm one-shotting enemies now because I'm doing 40, which is pretty swag. And I did 50 that attack slug, but I think that's based on its defense. Here we go. 3 enemies though. If this is 3 Black Antoids, this could be tough. Never mind. It's 3 attack slugs. They should be pretty quick. Because they only deal 1 hit point of damage. Unless I get... Maybe if they crit, they like kill the fuck out of me. But like... Yeah, I've always thought that the small wiener jokes are a litmus test for funny people. Because funny people don't make big penis jokes. They make small penis jokes. Insecure people make big penis jokes. I'm kidding. All right, so we kill the attack slug. The Antoid calls for help, which is actually great. It's actually... Okay, that's less great. It's a lot of Antoids on the screen at once. But I should be able to one-shot them all, especially when I crit, because I'm actually indefatigable and better at this game than you. He healed. That... Not disallowed. You're not allowed to heal. I'm just not good at lying at all. It's fair. It's extremely fair. Okay, wait. So we have this. So now we can life up here to get all of our health back. And then we can grab this, the butterfly, which will get all of our mana back. And so now we're ready to go fight the boss because we've got all the stuff we need. We got our butterfly and we got our max HP. So now we want to like... I'm not gonna grind. Wait, actually, just kidding. Instant win. Inside the present there was a cookie. Mac took it. Great. What is how much health? 292 experience. We're just gonna run it. I'm just gonna be more careful and be more intentional about fighting this boss. And I'm not going to. Oh, I guess I'm gonna do a fight first. Oops. And it's Antoids, which is less than ideal. But all right, you deal me 11. That's fine. I have a cookie, so I can get 6 of that back. That's fine. I missed. You deal me another 10. That is less than ideal, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to eat the cookie that we got, and then we're gonna go fight the boss. Should I heal before I go in? Yeah, but I don't have any heal items, and so that's where we're at. This is the first year sanctuary location. It's mine. Take it from me if you dare. We already did this. It's gonna be a Titanic ant. Dude, I'm so sad. I can't get my cat until tomorrow. So first thing we're gonna do is hit him with the Psy Red Sox, because the Psy Red Sox goes crazy at killing the antoids in the back that I don't want to have to deal with. Psy Magnet is cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's fucking cheating. He stole my... And he's reducing my defense. Yo, bro is just doing moves. He's shielding. The ant's cheating. He's 45 damage. I have to heal. No. Don't steal any more of my mana. Oh, God. All right, so that was the last heal I get, because he's going to just keep stealing my mana. 25 damage. I need to deal... I beat his shield. I have to get real lucky here and hope that he's just out of stuff, because I have nothing I can... I don't think a skip sandwich is going to give me much HP. I think he's got me. 22. Unless I kill him now. Unless he misses, I lose. Yeah, okay, he got me. So I need to grind more. I am not strong enough yet to beat him. Or I need to buy items, which is cheating and lame, and I won't do it. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I'm back. Don't hit me with the /P counter. Don't hit me with the P counter. I'll pee when I damn well please. Also, I'm gonna eat 2 fruit leathers because I need some fiber and some sugar. So I'm gonna eat some fruit leather. Do these have fiber in them? 1 gram. It's kind of a lot. I got 1 more, and then I'll play more game. No, you know what's fun? Fun fact about fiber is that increasing your fiber can measurably reduce your all-cause mortality. It's just better for your health, like across the board, to just increase your fiber. But I'm someone who doesn't eat anywhere near. I know it reduces glucose spikes. That sounds true. The reason I try to eat a lot of fiber, and I like take psyllium husk, I take like fiber supplements, is because your body uses cholesterol to make stomach acid. It's a fun fact. Your liver can synthesize stomach acid, like bile, but in order to synthesize bile, it needs to use cholesterol. So, if you're the kind of person who has high cholesterol and wants to reduce their cholesterol, one thing you can do is you can take fiber pills on an empty stomach with just a little bit of water, and the fiber will go into your stomach and it'll turn into a gel. And because the fiber has to absorb something, because it's soluble fiber, it has to absorb something, like it sponges it up and it acts like a sponge. It's like eating sawdust. It acts like a sponge. and it absorbs your stomach acid, and then you poop it out. And so because you pass your stomach acid, your liver has to make more. Normally what happens with stomach acid is if you don't like pass it, or if it doesn't leave your stomach, your liver like reabsorbs it, and then like it uses it again later and like excretes it or whatever. So like your liver's in this constant cycle of like just like reusing the same stomach acid as much as it can. Obviously eventually it runs out of juice and your liver has to like pass it and make more. But like if you want to force your liver to use the cholesterol that is in your blood in order to reduce your cholesterol and make your blood better, just take some fiber on an empty stomach, and it will cause your stomach to digest your stomach acid and turn it into poop and poop it out. And then your liver will be forced to, rather than resorbing your stomach acid, you can make new stomach acid, which uses cholesterol. So yeah, that's the reason I'm taking fiber supplements, because I have high cholesterol and I would love for my heart not to explode. And it is easier to take fiber supplements than it is to eat healthier. And I'm doing a combination of both. I'm eating less processed fatty food, and more like, you know, healthy vegetables and whatnot. But I'm also just like taking fiber pills. Like anytime I remember to take them when I'm not on stream, I just take them. Like if I'm like, oh man, I can do some fiber pills, I just like, oh, I should take fiber pills, I just take them immediately. You take just like a handful of them and just take like, you know, 7 or 8 grams of fiber, just like slam it into your fucking bones, into your stomach. And it like totally like reduces your cholesterol. I don't know. I haven't been doing it long enough to know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Like everything I've read on the internet is like, because it costs cholesterol to make bile, wasting your bile and forcing your body to make more of it uses your cholesterol, which you then continue to pass. So we'll see how it works. I'm not confident on it working, but like it's easier. Combined with dietary changes, it should make some difference. And I would rather make fewer dietary changes and more adding cholesterol or adding fiber than making a lot of dietary changes, because I like what I eat. And also in addition, it makes you super duper regular, which is super nice. Like your shits are all double tapered if you take a lot of fiber, which is like swag. It's the coolest. We're all about a double tapered shit when you're in the Mackieverse on twitch.tv/Mackie5million. One of our favorite activities is taking a double tapered shit. So yeah. Yeah, big fiber, big double tapered shits. You also just take bigger shits because it adds mass, which is swag. It's the most based thing imaginable. So, yeah. Chat, how was your weekend? Because I just spent 5 minutes explaining why I take fiber. Oh, wait, I have a Teams message. 1 second. Never mind, I do not. All right, so we're just gonna keep grinding these enemies until we hit at least another level up, maybe 2, because the Titanic Ant right now is too much. We can't beat him. He does too much setup. That's our problem. Is he like sets up? He's like, oh, I'm gonna reduce your guts so you never crit. I'm gonna put up a fucking shield. Oh, offense by 2, speed by 1, IQ by 1, HP by 1, PP by 4. PP by 4 is crazy. My big podcast I edit talks a lot about health and fiber. It's been brought up in a nice handful of EPs that have doctors in it. That's good. As long as doctors are on board with it, that's great. Because I know that like a lot of, you know, I'm dubious of health advice that I read on the internet, but I'm pretty sure that like a lot of doctors are like, yo, you could just take fiber because it reduces like all cause mortality, which is swag. All cause mortality is not swag. Reducing it is swag. Cool. How many more experience points do I need? 900 for the next level. That's 30 rats. I don't think I want to kill 30 rats. Although, if I can kill them for free, I totally do. Like if these rats just die instantly and I don't have to do combat, never mind. Okay, so this is the new, we're just farming now. Because the enemies, okay, maybe not multiple bugs at once, but the, fun factoid, we kill rats instantly now if we fight them one-on-one, which is great because it means that we can get a shit ton of hit points or of experience points, just like whenever. These attack slugs are just like a waste of time. Like they deal 1 damage and it seems like they don't crit. Like it's not even like the Rowdy Mouse where like the Rowdy Mouse sometimes crits and does a fuck ton of damage. These just don't do that. We're just gonna keep farming mice because we only need like, we don't need too much more. He crit me, which sucks. We don't need too much more experience to level up. Given that these guys give like 34 each, we need to kill, you know, 8 of them or 9 of them. Maybe we need to kill like 15 of them, but we're gonna just do that because how much more do we need now? 690. Yeah, we're gonna grind a little bit. It is annoying that if you fight 2 enemies, it can never skip. It seems to slow a lot of processes down, which helps your body be more efficient with things it needs to do with food, like absorb nutrients, get rid of waste. Yeah, it sounds about right. I think that's kind of what it's for. It just adds mass to your digestive system, so like the concentrations of everything goes down. Like your acid isn't acting on, like I get heartburn a lot from like eating things that contain a lot of sugar, and it's just because my fucking. It's just because I put a handful of Sour Patch Kids in my stomach with nothing else. So my body's like, what the fuck do you want us to do with that? And it attacks it really quickly and like overreacts to it and spikes my glucose and does all the shit that it's like, you know, that is generally considered to be bad for you. But if you have a bunch of fiber in your stomach, it's like everything kind of just happens. Like it feels like it spreads you out. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my fiber intake. These are the things we talk about on stream chat. These are the things. These are what's important. 531 I need. We're not fighting the ant until we level up because it's genuinely not worth it for us to fight the ant because we're just gonna lose again. Like we need to win, so we're gonna fight until we do that. Even if it means that we have to attack slugs one at a time. Actually, I think this 4 slug fight gives me like 100 experience, which is like, we would only need to do 5 of these. And this is actually our ideal fight because they only deal 1 damage. As much as they edge closer, which is kind of gross. I would like you to edge further if possible. Edge further away from me. Thank you. All right, 108. So we need like 400 more. I'm just trying to do the Super Nintendo thing where you like walk enemies off screen. This should be an instant kill. Wham. Got him. 34. Enemy left to present. Inside the present there was a bread roll. Mac took it. Guess what? Oh, okay. A bread roll was like 30 HP. So that I do not get a full heal from a bread roll. So that's good. That's I prefer food that gives me an amount that I can understand rather than when food is just like, oh, you get a full heal for this. Because when it just gives you a full heal, you don't know how good it is or whether or not it's useful. I just got a second bread roll, which is very, very good. 28 HP is good enough that I could actually use it in combat and have it be meaningful and valuable. How much more experience do I need? 284. All right. Sounds good. I'm not doing a good job of focusing the enemies right now because I kill everything in 1 turn, so I don't particularly care. Oh, my mother just texted me. Give me 1 sec, chat. My mother just texted me. She was just checking in on how my weekend was, because she knows I went down to Ocean City. All right, I would love for these guys to not kill me. So if you could not crit, that would go crazy. Okay, cool, we're good. Because I don't... Enemy left to present, cookie, Mac took it, great. We're gonna eat that bread roll. And the cookie. Because we are not in the business of dying right now. We're still in the state, we're still in the get busy living stage. The get busy dying stage is later. My mom just asked if there was a Sox game. I said, no, they won this afternoon. All right, I got a cookie. We eat that immediately. Wait, did I level up? No, 68. This fight should be sufficient. All right, we're almost done, chat. Then we can go fight. Once we level up, we can go fight this fucking Titanic ant. But we probably could take it now, but if I just make better decisions. But I'd rather just like get a level. Hopefully it'll be a level that gives me, here we go, level 12. Offense by 2, we should be good. Defense by 2, guts by 3, vitality by, yeah, okay, we are now ready to fight him. We just gained 28 max HP, and we learned how to do a shield. We're cooking. All right, so now we're gonna work our way up to the boss. We're going to, we should be able to beat the boss. It just gave us 30 hit points. Like, that's nuts. And we got a cookie as well that we're gonna eat. But our max HP now should be like, let's take a look at what our max HP now is 120. We should be able to take this guy pretty easily. So we'll work our way up towards him. Where are we in Maryland? Ocean City, comma Maryland, period. Yeah, period. I'm texting my mother, but I'm using Siri's voice to text functionality because I don't want to type because I'm lazy. All right, yeah, my crit does way more damage now. That's exciting. We're swagging on him. We're doing the work. All right, so now we come out here, we heal. And then we grab the butterfly. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna fight this boss. It's boss time. And we're considerably stronger. I didn't expect this level to make such a big difference, but it has made a significant difference. What do we have to fight here? Antoids? Fuck. So we're gonna lose a little HP here. Unless you miss. Okay, we're gonna lose 9 HP, but that's not the end of the world. Especially if they drop a cookie, that would go crazy. Please? Nope. All right, fine. So let's go. We lost 9 HP, but that's okay because we just gained 28. So we're still very thoroughly poised to succeed here at a higher level. Also, we have more PP, so we can use our PP and I think we're gonna try to deal some damage with our power points here. No, never mind. It's always better to heal. Because if I do want, first thing we do is always Psy Red Sox because it kills his friends. Because we don't care about the damage to the Titanic ant. We care about the black antoids behind him. Because those will kill us. Okay, we now deal 40 damage to this guy. We should be able to handle this pretty easily. He crit me. I have to heal this turn, and I have to do it. Okay, that's lucky that he just stole our Psy. Because he easily could have killed us there. If he had attacked, we would have died. He's stealing our Psy again. This is not fair. Do we last ditch effort and try to deal him 100 damage, or do we save to heal? We heal twice. We have to heal twice. Please die. Okay, we got him. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, cool. 700 experience points too. That's crazy. All right, so now that we've killed him, we should be able to go in here. And per my understanding, when you go to your sanctuary locations, I think it gives you the equivalent of like a full max heal, like a full regen. And the music gets really good. I caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Max Soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. Cool, and also, yeah, it gives us full heal. So that's awesome. So we've done, that's like an important point, like thing in the game. We have to do 8 of those in the game to win the game, is my understanding. Maybe. I don't know if we actually have to, but we can. And also now these bugs are afraid of us. We managed to fight 2 at once, but we are now strong enough that I believe Antoids are not, they don't fuck with us anymore, which is pretty cool. Also, we got 700 experience from that boss. So how much do we need for the next level up? Because we may just stick around here and kill easy stuff. 192, we will absolutely do that. On our way out, we will kill enough enemies that we level up again, which is swag. It does kind of feel like we were supposed to beat that boss to get this crazy level up that we just got, where we got like a 28 health point HP and a bunch of fucking stats. It feels like we may have done this out of order, but like, who cares? Not me. I do not. And yeah, see, all these enemies are not, they're all afraid of us. Like, all these bugs are not willing to, like, we're able to get a green attack on them, and the other bugs aren't running up to fight us because they're afraid of us. They don't want any of the smoke. We got a cookie, which we took, which we ate. And now we fight these guys who, again, yeah, they don't want the smoke. So we missed on our surprise attack, which is not great. It means we're going to take a little damage. Or it means he's going to bring in more help. And we're going to take damage. So they should be a level up, though. All right. 111 experience. And they gave us a cookie, which is cool because they took damage off us. Offense by 1, HP by 2, PP by 1. See, that was a weak level. So it feels like some of the levels go crazy. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that you get and it all happens at once and it's awesome. Some of the levels, it's like that we got 1 offense, which is barely any. We got 2 max HP, which is barely any. And we got 1 PP, which is barely any. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No. Ah, I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point at the fate of the world being at stake. Goodbye. 1 what? 1 PP, baby. Uno PPO. Just the 1. There was a cop down there. We may have to interact with law enforcement momentarily. OMG, this man has 3 PPs now? No, I have way more than that. I have 41 PP right now, which I hope for the love of God is centimeters and not inches. And even then, that's horrifying. 1 for each. Okay, Brendan. But see, these enemies are so afraid of us now that we just kill them instantly, which low-key, I think is still worth it. It is not still worth it. We would have to kill like 50 of these to get a level up. That's the kind of thing. Earthbound does a really good job with the enemy scaling, at least in my experience playing it, like through the first few dungeons. The enemies scale in such a way that once you kill, like once you get the levels you need to get, it's not worth fighting low level enemies. Like it's fun to kill them in this like instant way where you get a little bit of experience, but like if I fight a dog now, it's going to give me 1 experience. Hey, you, the board says do not enter. Couldn't you read it? Yes. So you just didn't want to read the sign. Huh, kid? Get your butt to the 1 at police station later. We're going to go to the 1 at police station now because that feels like the next iteration of plot. But see, like this bird here, like he does not want to fuck with me. And even if he does, I kill him. I think I get 1 experience point, which means that it's literally not even worth 3 experience. Okay, that one gave me a cookie, which actually has value. So maybe not, but generally it's not even worth interfacing with low level enemies in this game. You just let them be. Like there's no benefit to you nor to them. I need to go to the police station. I don't know where that is because it's not on the map, so we need to walk around and find it. It's probably one of those buildings that's attached to other buildings. I feel like I saw it earlier, and I feel like it's like down here to the right. Are you the police station? No, it will say what it is on the front of it, I think. Maybe it's down here? Yeah, police station. Sweet. I'd rather be working as a parking meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. So here you are. You're the little delinquent who came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, blah, 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 blah. It's usually those tax evaders who blah, 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 blah. We don't enjoy blocking off roads, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites, blah, 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 blah. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. Anyway, are you sure you want to go to Tucson? Yes. Okay, follow me. I guess we want to go to Tucson. I guess we want to go to the next area. I didn't really know why we want to go there. I'm not really compelled to go there, but it is what's next. So we're going to do that. Show me what you got. Oh, see if you can get past 5 of my best men. Okay, I have to fight five adult male police officers. Hey, small fry, you must be shaking in your boots. I'm actually really not. I just killed a Titanic ant. I'll bash you. 47 damage. You do 9. That's not good. I kill you in 2 hits. I have a feeling this is not going to be hard. I gained 86 experience. That's kind of swag. You're tough. You should join the police force. Pass. ACAB. Get out of here. Your average policeman is stronger than any superhero. Disagree. My favorite superhero is Superman, and he's really strong. 46 damage. The cop is attacking. He does 9. I attack him again. I do 47, and he dies. Pretty trivial. These guys don't seem to be very hard. I gain 86 experience again because that was the same enemy again. Oh, you won. I did, in fact, win. Don't let the mayor's compliments give you a big head. Bring it on, fat boy. I don't appreciate you weight shaming me. I deal you 44 damage. You miss, and then I deal you... Oh, and you miss again, and I deal you 47 damage. That guy did nothing. He went to chop me twice, and I killed him with my baseball bat. He left me a hamburger, which is nice of him. I appreciate the burger. Let's do this again sometime. Next time I'll take you out with my nuclear suplex attack. I mean, like, it's pretty hardcore. Come on, I'm gonna take you apart right here, right now, baby. The cop attacked. Mackie attacks, just miss. Cop is attacking. 11 hit points of damage. Mackie attacks. Okay, he is actually dealing me damage, but then I crit him, which is gonna make him turn into, like, actually, like, a pile of pudding. He gained 86 experience, which is swag. Grr, I lost. That's it, buddy. You can forget about me. I'm gonna call my boss. Classic police officer behavior. There's no way I can beat you in a straight competition, so get ready for my super ultra mambo tango foxtrot martial arts. SUMTF martial arts. Captain Strong attacked. Bash. He's on guard. I hit him. I miss. He's on guard. I hit him. 21 damage. He lost his temper. His offense went up by 1. I attack. 32 damage. I should just fuck it. I'm just gonna spam you with magic attacks. It feels like a vibe. You seem like you don't want to be hit with yeah, I killed you instantly. Fun fact, you need to attack me on your turn or I'm gonna kill you on mine. Spoiler. I don't think you would do so well against the mighty Onett police force. You really want me to open the road to Tucson? Hold on a sec. I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Beep, beep, click, click, click. Strong here. Do you read me? Hey, it's me, Captain Strong. Okay, listen, a kid named Mac will be there in a few minutes. He's a kid in a red cap. I want you to open the road to Tucson for him. I know that. I know that. Don't ask me why. Just do it. That's an order. Strong out. Well, kid, I'm not going to question you now, but I do want to see you again. Good luck. I'm going to go talk to him and see if he'll give me an item or something. Because the whole, like, I want to see you again thing. It may. Okay, confidential informant. You are also a bastard. Fun fact. He said he wanted to see me again, so I'm playing Earthbound lately. I'm having a tough time. Okay. Why are you asking about a driver's license? You're way too young to even think about getting behind the wheel, you little pest. Well, the riot's over. Now I can move on to park enforcement. Hooray, life is good. Dum diddy dee. That's good. Look at her. I got her back to the job she wanted to do. Okay, so we can go to Tucson now, which we can do at the bottom of the map. Which we probably should do. Yeah, let's go to Tucson. Who cares? Let's just go there. That's fun. Hello, police officers. Hey, aren't you Mac? Well, I got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself. I will. What do you have to say? You're doing well. Keep it up. The Town map can be checked out at the library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful. Thank you. You're cool. The other ones suck, but you're all right. I'll eat you last. Okay, fine. All right. So now we're going down to Tucson, and we got bugs we can kill for free, I think. Maybe not for free. Okay, it's really not worth it for us to kill Antoids anymore. They take HP off of us, and we don't get enough experience to justify doing it. So we may be done with Antoids for a bit, because 74 experience, given that the amount we need for our next level is 300 and something, is really not. Actually, that kind of is worth it, but generally it will not be when we're not so close to another level. It's because we just killed Captain Strong. Although with that said, when we get the early hits off, surprise opening attack. How surprised are you now? I didn't want to fight 4 Antoids, so I'm not going to fight 4 Antoids. I'm going to instead kill them all with one superpower mega fuck you shitter move. 148. So we need like 200 more experience to get to the next level. Hello. There's a hamburger. 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 I will say, my brain just went Pink Panther, the movie with Beyonce. Bees Sugar. No, the Beyonce in the Pink Panther movie might be the most attractive human being on planet Earth in the history of human beings. In the Pink Panther movie with Steve Carell, not Steve Carell, Steve Martin. She might be the most attractive human being in the history of planet Earth. It's the miracle pill for men. Dude, I've seen that movie like a zillion times. All right, so this ram, oh, when she's trying to get him to pronounce hamburger correctly. No, dude, that's a woman he works with. Beyonce, like Beyonce is the, I don't think he ever has a scene with Beyonce where he's trying to pronounce hamburger, but that is a scene in that movie. There's like a woman who's like a speech coach who's trying to teach him, who's trying to teach Inspector Clouseau to speak with an American accent or like a British accent or something. But Beyonce's in that movie, and she's just so attractive. She's crazy hot, man. Beyonce's nuts. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. Look it up. Beyonce, Pink Panther. Look it up. 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 Freaking Beyonce and the Pink. Look it up. Freaking Beyonce and the Pink Panther. She's bad as hell. All right, we're going back to the game cam. But yeah, she's bad as hell. Also, this mushroom that's on my head makes the controls wrong and also makes me attack the wrong targets sometimes, which means that in theory, I can instantly kill myself if I crit myself. Yeah, I just dealt myself 43 damage. This is less than ideal. And I tried to escape. I will now die. I have to try using Red Sox Alpha and hope that it doesn't hit me. Okay, so I have 4 health. So this is less than ideal. But I got a catch-up packet, which is not very... My offense went up, my HP went up, my PP went up, and I now can do paralysis, which is pretty cool. But what I need to do first is I need to eat food so I don't kill myself in the next fight. Oh, I used the ketchup packet on my hamburger and got way more hit points back. Okay, interesting. All right, we need to get to a... What we need to do is we need to get to a... We need to get into Tucson, which we are in now. We need to go to the hospital. I remember this from playing the game previously. When you have a mushroom on your head, it fucks with the controls. Like right now, I'm aiming my controller 90 degrees off of where my character's actually going. But it fucks with the controls. But you can sell the mushroom on your head to a dude with blue hair. And when you sell him the mushroom to the dude with the blue hair, wait, was that the hospital? It is. I went the wrong way. He will buy it for $50 and then you will not have it on your head anymore. Just Googled Beyonce and Pink Panther. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to disagree. Okay, I mean, fine. I actually, when I looked it up, it was not what I remembered. So I'm okay with the disagreement. I understand. You may not believe it, I'm a healer. I have some illness that cannot reach you to the hospital. It's my job to cure you. Hey, now that I noticed, could you sell me the mushroom growing on top of your head? Come on, let's make a deal. Sell. Yes. Absolutely. By the way, do you need any help? Yes. What do you want me to do? No, I don't want any of those things. Nah, she looks really good, but I may have been thinking of something else. Cameron Diaz in the mask. I mean, yeah, that's not like, of course, Cameron Diaz in the mask. It's a very valid answer. Jessica Alba and Good Luck Chuck. Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four. Megan Fox in the first Transformers movie when she's leaning over the car. Like, there are some that are just like universal. I'm looking for sleeper picks. That's what I'm looking for. Like the unexpected. I'm looking for sleeper picks, which is why Beyonce and the Pink Panther is the one that I put out, because it's not the most obvious one. All right, there's a department store in this town which we have to go to, because the department store, if I remember correctly, this is about as far as I've gotten in this game. I think I may have rescued the girl, but I'm not 100% sure. But if I remember, the department store gives me the ability to I can buy really good shit here. Okay, so she's selling tickets to some show that I can't buy. It was exciting. You're correct. The meteorite that crashed on the hilltop was in fact exciting. I don't. Wait, I need to take my money out of the ATM so that when I find something I can buy, I can actually afford it. Excuse me. Apologies. I have 50 bucks, but I need way more than that because I think I'm going to be able to buy a better baseball bat. Holy shit, I have 2 grand. That's annoying. I would like to be able to I'll just take out 1800. That's plenty. I just need to not die, because if I die, I lose half. So what I want to do is I want to take my money out of the bank. I want to go buy all the shit that I want to buy, and then I want to put the money back in the bank ASAP as possible. ASAP as possible. All right, so shop. This is what I want. Hi, can I help you? Buy. Yes. I want a teddy bear. Yes. No. I want to talk to you now. What can I buy from you? T-ball bat, fry pan, slingshot, cheap bracelet, baseball cap, ribbon. None of this is better than what I have, because when it's better than what you have, it blinks. But Fanny robots, wrong. Bad choice. Built wrong. Slingshot, I don't want, because slingshot, well, it seems like it would be cool. The problem with it, and it says that it does more damage, see it's blinking. The problem with it, I guess I did ask for sleeper picks. I don't think that's a sleeper pick. I'm not Takoji, but the slingshot is better than my current bat, but the problem with the slingshot is that while it's better than my current bat, it can't crit. Only bats can crit on Ness, so useless. So it turns out I took all that money out for fucking nothing. I guess I have a teddy bear now, which is pretty cool. Hey, I need the baker to move so I can talk to him. Can you come over here so I don't talk to the blonde girl again? Because she can't move. Thank you. What does a lucky sandwich do? All right, well, I am now the proud owner of a lucky sandwich. Hello. I would like a Bamberber. Yeah, I want a second Bamberber. Cool. I just wanted to stop. I know I said I wasn't gonna buy like items like this, but I lied. Okay. I have to put my money back in the bank, all but $1. Deposit. 1, 5, 2, 3. Because I need $1 to call my dad. Because if I call my dad, I can save the game. Cool. I will also eventually have to call my mom. I should save using the emulator. Save game position to slot 1. Okay. I don't know if in-game saves work in this game. Actually, let's check. Because I just saved. So I want to see if I can save in-game. The Mom and Meet the Robinsons. Let me look this up. Yeah, I agree. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the Mom from Meet the Robinsons. We're on the same page here. We are. You and me. Brothers. Okay, let's see if this... Okay, cool. It does save. Dude, that's like my exact vibe. You definitely like picked that one for with the short hair. Come on. I'm all about the girl with the short hair. That's a big one for me. I like when the girl has the short hair. All right, so wait, is there a drugstore? No, there is not. There's only a department store. So what the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the hotel. I know this sounds dumb. Cycle shop. Oh. I've lost. Oh, spinning flying man. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, fuzzy pickles. All right. What a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Goodbye. The reason that we want to stay at the hotel is that if we don't, when we die, we go back all the way to our house, which is not ideal. Welcome to the hotel. It will cost $50 to stay. I will do that. Welcome to the ATM. Please select a transaction. I want to withdraw $50. Please take your cash. Got it. And then I stay in the hotel. So now if I die, I respawn here. I don't respawn with any PP. I'd have to go to a hospital to get that back. Wait, I'm having a dream. Mac, I'm a friend who you've never met before. My name is Paula. Can you hear me calling you? I'm Paula. Okay. Cool. And this teddy bear is just a tank. That's why we have it. Let's save the game. All right, let's keep it going. I'm probably just gonna keep going until Gus goes live, unless he is live. He is not. Give me a sec. I gotta message my hinge matches, guys. I gotta message my hinge matches. Oh, wait. I'm actually psyched about this one. I gotta remember to message this girl because she's cute. I'm gonna do it later, but I gotta remember. I gotta not forget because she's cute. All right. Let's go see what this is over here. Did that tree move? I don't need a timer. I'll remember. I'm just gonna do it later. This is a theater. Wait, no. What? Hello. I'm interested in you. That's right. We are the Runaway Five. We're popular, but not rich. We've been cheated by this theater, and we're really deep in debt. We may be popular, but that girl who lives at the house of the preschool is the talk of the town. I want to see her someday. Let's go to see the preschool. I don't know where it is. Siri, cancel the timer. You're such a dork, Brendan. Ooh, you look like a bad guy. New enemies, baby. New age retro hippie. I don't know how that works. I don't need a timer to go to preschool. I'm on my way. I'm going there now. Okay, so he's tougher. He's more than 50 hit points, most likely. So we're now back to enemies that we two-shot, which is nice. It's good to know. What do we got going on in Berglund Park? The boss of Berglund Park is Everdread. He's got ties to burglaries and kidnappings in this area. He's a scary guy. Good to know. I own an antique shop. No one is buying or selling anything, so I was thinking of selling my for sale sign that's in front of me. It's only $98. Please buy it. The value of the for sale sign is that you can use it to sell enemies at all time, or you can use it to sell items at all times. I don't want any of the stuff that's for sale here. Hey, why don't you buy the world's greatest ruler? No. Oh. Wow, why don't we chat later after we've locked horns? Oh, okay. Hey, Captain Nemo, welcome back. I'm fighting this guy. This guy. I crit him. He's trying to steal something from me. He stole my sandwich. Give me my fucking sandwich back. Is that Weird Al? Dude, you better be nice to Weird Al. Weird Al's a cool guy. Don't be talking shit. This guy, Weird Al's way cooler than Everdread. Yeah, I'm Everdread, boss of Berglund Park. When I jumped off when I jumped off the roof, I twisted my ankle. Good. Anyway, I lost and nothing will change that. You know, you're pretty strong. Yeah, I know that you want to find out about a girl named Paula. She went off to a secret hideout in the Peaceful Rest Valley. A chubby boy and a weird guy in a blue outfit have kidnapped her, though. They said they were gonna make Paula some sort of human sacrifice. Hey, so the tone of this game is so weird. Like what? It was like, this is like a cat, like, what? Who is this game for? It's like so like chibi and nice and cute and fun, and like now Paula's being human sacrificed. They were definitely hardcore strange. You know, she might be gone already. You better hurry. If you save Paula, be sure to come back here, okay? Don't forget. You got it. I will save Paula. She's in Peaceful Rest Valley. But what I need to do first is I want to go to Polestar Preschool, which we were told about earlier, because I think this is where she works, if I remember correctly. Paula is like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend my emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. The fuck is this game? Whistle, whistle anywhere. It makes me smile all the while. I'm Paula's mother. I'm busy taking care of these kids. You shouldn't worry about Paula. She is a guardian angel, it seems. Yeah, I bet it's the fucking kid who's an adult. I have the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. What? Excuse me? Bus station. I'm thinking about catching a bus to Threed. I heard there are ghosts along the way. I wonder if the bus will have to turn around and come back. I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens if we take the bus to Threed, guys. I wonder if... Hey, this bus is to Threed, but I'm not sure if we can get there or not. The fare is $2. Do you want to go? Yes. I can't let you on if you don't pay. I don't have $2 right now. I'm gonna go elsewhere. People in Happy Happy Village are fanatical about a strange religion. Maybe they got some sort of bad fever. Be careful. I remember this. I remember this part. So I have to do a thing. If Threed is so great, why is there no Ford? I'm pretty sure there's Fourside. Is this dog like a level 1 dog? Like, I'm gonna attack the cop and see what the dog does. Okay, is this dog like the kind of the same dog that does 1 damage? I accidentally attacked the wrong enemy, but the teddy bear is tanking for me, which is pretty swag. If Threed is so great, why isn't there Ford? There is. It's called Fourside. It's in Smash Brothers. It's got a slippery UFO. I have played this part of the game. I need to speak to Apple Kid and Orange Kid because one of them or both of them give me inventions that I will need to progress. So I need to pay them money in order to sponsor them to help them build their inventions. I remember this from playing the game before. We are right up against where I got stuck and stopped playing as a child. So we're going to withdraw a few $100s so that we can give money to them. We'll select a withdrawal and we'll withdraw like, let's say 500. And now we're going to go sponsor Apple Kid and Orange Kid, so that they build us mechanical devices that we can use later in the game. One of them is, like a, I can't remember what it does, but I know it unblocks the road at some point. So I know that I need the thing or I won't be able to get through because it unblocks the road. Greetings, I'm Orange Kid, the inventor. Have you heard of me? I'm a bit embarrassed about my reputation. I have a lot of inventions in development, but I'm running short on cash. I'm basically a happy-go-lucky person, so I'm not worried. You know, I'm working on this machine that would really help you in Peaceful Rest Valley. I hope it'll be ready soon. What? You're actually willing to help finance the project? I am. Oh, goody. Would it be okay to give me $200 to buy materials? Yes. Thank you very much. Your support should have a tremendous impact on mankind. Let me give you my new Super Orange machine. I call it Superma for short. Mac got the Superma. Please use it for spreading peace and goodwill on Earth. What does it do? Superma, Orange Kid's invention. The full name is Super Orange Machine. Okay, let's use it. Superma sang the song Ode to Orange Kid. As soon as it finished, the machine broke down. Hey, yo, what? He gave me a useless machine. Wait, I want that. You're mine. You're mine. Don't go off the screen. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Magic Butterfly made Mac relax, and now all my shit is at full stats. Sweet. Okay, Apple Kid. This is a hellscape. Why do you live like this? It's so red. Well, I have sort of neglected doing my housework. Yes, I know it's a pigsty, but anyway, I'm Apple Kid. I haven't taken a bath in quite a while, so I may be kind of stinky. By the way, I'm starving. Do you have something to eat? If you do, can I have some? Yeah, what will you give me? How about my skip sandwich? Thanks, you seem very nice. I wonder if, would you like to invest some money in my inventions? Yes, I would. Oh, excuse me, I mean, thank you. By the way, I could really use $200. Yeah, go crazy. This mouse has moved in the way of the door. What's in the trash can? Broken machine. Mac takes it. I don't want that. I don't want that. I do not want a useless broken machine. Let's drop this. You shouldn't throw it away. Fuck. Okay. I am a mouse. No one has given me a name yet. Bro, hey, what the fuck game is this? What game? I am a mouse. No one has given me a name yet. You didn't need to say that. You could just say I'm a mouse. I didn't consider that mouse would even have names. You took care of my master. In return, I want to give you this. Please take it and say nothing. Matt got the receiver phone. Oh, I must be in your way. Zip. I have a phone now, but I can't make calls on it because it's only a receiver phone. I remember this. All right, we're going to go to Peaceful Rest Village. That's where we're going to go. I don't know where that is. Oh, wait, we have money now. Let's take the bus. Why is Captain Nemo's text blue? I don't know what what are you talking about? What do you mean it's blue? This is fucking blasphemy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's fucking, it's purple right there. Like right there. It's purple. Yeah, if you're on mobile, that's your fault. Oh no, he is on mobile. I'm on PC. I don't know why. Because on my screen, it's gray or white or whatever. And then right there, it's fucking purple. His name is purple, but his text is white. Yeah, when I see that super orange machine, it just shows it to me in italics. Maybe it's because I'm in Streamlabs. Sometimes I've had Twitch switch everyone's colors around, mostly on mobile, but I've had it on PC. It's not the name colors. I understand what he means. When you have that super orange machine that's like in slash the text. But here, if I go like this, if you do slash me and then you type like slash me message, it italicizes it. But it doesn't, not on Streamlabs. So on Streamlabs, it just shows it as unitalicized. But if you look at actual chat, it shows it as italics. So if you do slash me, and then you go like, this is some text, and you enter it. And in chat, it shows it as italics or maybe blue. I don't know what the fuck your setup is. But on Slobs, it just shows it as regular. So yeah, that's... All right, so the ghosts prevented me from going to Threed. On mod view, it's blue or purple. Interesting. I gotta order some food. Order some Gorb Horb. Actually, I have pizza rolls in my apartment. I should not order Grubhub. Yikes, I spent so much money this weekend. Fuck. Fuck. I was out with my friends, but like, fuck. Whatever. Payday's on Friday. Alright, cool. So we couldn't go through, we can't ride the bus because there's ghosts. So we need to find a way to deal with the ghosts. So that's a thing. We are now fighting a mobile sprout. He's healing. It's cheating. Guys, the enemy is cheating. Mackie will drop hundreds, but won't fly me out to go on a date. Won't fly me out to go on a date to a baseball game. Correct. Yeah, don't worry about the colors, because like, what if the blue you see isn't the same blue that I see? Peaceful Rest Valley. Okay, this is where we needed to go, because this is where she is. The Paula. We need to go through the cave. Dude, it was my annual weekend with all my friends that I spent a few $100s on like food and stuff to do, and like I bought the person who drove me, I bought gas, 2 full tanks of gas for them, for my roommate Kevin, back who I used to live with, because he drove me, so I paid for the gas because he did the actual work of the driving. Whole deal, all fun, all good. Next time if I was gonna do this, I would rent a car and drive myself, though, I will be honest. Because I loved driving with him, but he drives in a manner that is insane to me. He does not leave enough space between him and the car in front, so the instant that they tap the gas, he has to tap they tap the brake, he also has to tap the brake, and it drove me fucking crazy. Like, and I'm not one to look a gift horse to the mouse. I didn't say one word about this to him on the trip, but he totally drives like a sociopath. He leaves like 2 or 3 car lanes in between cars at 70 miles an hour. You need like 6 car lanes at that speed. Offense by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1, vitality by 1, luck by 1, HP by 10, PP by 1. Swag. We just leveled up. Like we just got a good level. Like an actually productive, like valid, good, sweet level. Humdee-dum, I'm hunting for mushrooms. I'm gonna collect a ton. Oh, cool. If we get a mushroom on our head, I bet she'll buy it from us. That is a UFO. That is a UFO. Oh yeah, I have a friend who does the I'm big truck and ride your ass thing, and I had to deal with that with an 8-hour trip. That was about as far as we were in the car. We were in the car for 6 or 7 hours, and it's not, he doesn't do it as like he wasn't, he doesn't do it as a way of like being difficult, or like it's not on purpose. He's not like trying to be a big truck guy. He doesn't have a big truck. He has like a hatchback. It's just his way of driving. He's like, yeah, I just follow the car because I don't want people to cut me off. I'm like, who cares if they cut you off? Like he just doesn't leave enough space between him and the car in front of him, so he's constantly like speeding up and slowing down and speeding up and slowing down instead of like just like moving at a consistent speed, which like it's fine, but like it definitely was like a little bit like, it definitely was giving me a headache by the end, but it's not a big deal. At the end of the day, he got me there and whatever. But if I was gonna do it again, I would rent a car and drive him, because I leave like 8 car lanes between me and the car in front of me, so that if they brake, I don't have to brake. I can just let off the gas and coast up to them. And then by the time I've coasted up to them, they normally start going again, and I let them rebuild the gap. So I kind of like, rather than being like this, and like when he stops, I have to like, you know, here's 2 cars and this car's in front and this car's in back. And when this car brakes, this car has to brake. I just keep them really far apart. So when this car slows down, this car can catch up. And then by the time it catches up, this car's moving again. I'm like the opposite. I play a game with myself on the highway where if I have to hit the brake, I lose. That's how I feel. That I'm the same way. You leave a fucking ton of space in between from you to the next car. You leave enough space that you never have to touch the brakes, because touching the brakes is wasteful. It turns the energy that you spent on speed into heat instead of into distance. I'm the same way. I fucking hate it. So like, he's like right up behind the car in front of him, 2-3 car lanes, like, so he's like matching their speed really tightly and like constantly accelerating and slowing down, and I'm like, don't accelerate. When they peel off and they slam their foot on the gas and they go way ahead of you, don't chase them and try to stay the same distance. Get up to the same speed as them, but let them reel themselves out. And he was like, I don't understand that. So yeah, that's, he's a perfectly good, safe driver, but he drives like he wants to, he drives like he wants to press the brakes, which is not ideal. Again, safe driver, no problem. And I did not complain one bit about his driving style to him at all, because I would never do something I think that's rude. He was doing me a favor by driving me, but at the end of the day, he drives like a fucking sociopath. Can you juke out the enemies in this game? You can. The UFOs are really hard to juke though, because they're so fast. But yes, if you want to avoid fighting enemy, you totally can do that. That's why I can't stand LA freeway traffic. It gets so dense. You're doing 80 with 1 or 2 car lanes. It gets so nerve-wracking. Yeah, but you can always just do 77 and like let space open up. So I'm real careful. That's my like, I try to drive so like there's no car in front of me. Like, that's my ideal, is like, let the car get so far ahead that I don't have to care about it unless there's like traffic. Like, I want there to be 15 car lanes to the car in front of me. And I'm willing to go slow for a little bit. This is the thing that I couldn't articulate to him, is that it's okay to go slower than the car in front of you for 30 seconds to give them time, and then you speed up to the same speed as them, but now you're going the same speed and you have all this time and space to react in. It is what it is. Eventually someone will brake check him and he'll rear end them, and then he'll be a better driver. But like, it's just how it is. Yeah, I guess people will jump in front of you, but like, I don't know. In my experience, it's okay to let people jump in front of you. You jump like, because they want to go, so they're generally going to jump in front of you and speed up rather than jump in front of you and slow down. That's been my experience. It's not always the case, but that's generally been my experience. That looked like the UFO from Mater's Tall Tales. Fun fact, I'm not familiar with Mater's Tall Tales. That's crazy that having a ketchup packet doubles the efficacy of hamburger. For some weird reason, a pencil-shaped iron statue is blocking the path. This is the statue that I need to get through. Orange Kid or Apple Kid is going to give me something to get through here. It's going to give me like an eraser or something, and it's going to let me go through the pencil. That's what it is. I need that in order to progress. I can't get anywhere unless I have that item. I'm not an enemy. I'm just a regular mole. Would you like to know about how to survive battles? Yes. You may have noticed that when you've been badly hurt in battle, you may survive a mortal attack and still have 1 HP. If this has happened, it was because of your guts. Your survival may depend on your guts level. Also, more guts help you get more smashing hits, meaning crits. Beyond guts, you should have noticed that it takes some time for damage to be taken from you. This is because of rolling action of your HP meter. Oops, I mean your life. If an enemy deals mortal damage to you, but you defeat all enemies before your life is gone, you survive. This is all I know. I knew that already, but that's okay. I'm unfamiliar with Mater's Tall Tales. I know you want me to know it, but I don't know it. Consume Prolosec. I know that's Mater. You think you don't know it. Buddy, I don't know it. I've never seen Mater's Tall Tales. How much XP do I need for the next level? 1400? Yuck. You think you don't know? I know I don't know it. It should be against the law for enemies and RPGs to heal. At least early on. Like, I don't have a dedicated healer, so it's unfair that they have a dedicated healer. That's cheating. Alright, so I can't get through this game yet because I don't have any way to get around the eraser. I'm not fully convinced. I feel like you're gonna look it up and be like, oh yeah, I remember this. I've never heard of it before. Was it what form of media is it? Is it a full-length movie? Is it a short? Is it a video game? Like, what is... I'm unfamiliar with, like, I don't even know what category Mater's Tall Tales occupies. All right, these guys are doing a lot of damage to me, so I'm gonna apply the nuclear option. It showed on Disney in between shows. It's like a 2-minute short. Okay, I may have seen it. If it was on the Disney Channel between shows, I may have seen it. I just don't remember. There's a very real possibility that that is a thing, like that exists and happened and is real. But it depends on when it was running, because I got off of Disney. I was the eldest in my family, so I got off of Disney Channel pretty early to move to like regular adult style TV. I gotta look this up. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hello, this is the Apple Kid. I just finished work on this great invention. Get over here as fast as you can. This thing is so cool. See you soon. Slam. All right, the Apple Kid just invented Shaolin's Dojo. Disney Channel doesn't have commercials, so it was a commercial. There's no way Disney Channel doesn't have commercials. Disney Channel had commercials when I was a kid. Maybe I'm thinking of Nickelodeon, but like I'm pretty sure that fucking Disney Channel had commercials when I was a kid. Also, hello, Shaolin's Dojo. How are you? Disney only advertised its own things. Okay, that's fine. So it was advertising like fucking Mater toys. It wasn't advertising like I know that it wasn't advertising. That's fine. Okay, so it was Disney advertising like Disney toys and Disney shows and Disney games and stuff. That's fine. Because there was definitely, because like I'm quite certain that like an episode of Zack and Cody would be on, and like something would happen and Mr. Mosby would be upset, or Zack would touch the top of the tower and it would fall down, and they would cut to a commercial of some kind. Maybe that commercial was for Disney World, or maybe that commercial was for like different Disney toys, but there were definitely like there's no way that there were no ad breaks during Disney Channel shows. But maybe they just weren't, maybe they were just showing different stuff. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I need to go talk to the Apple Kid. Commercial was usually just for Disney Media. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I can accept that. That is reasonable. Because I know that like Cartoon Network and shit, and I'm quite certain that Cartoon Network and also that Nickelodeon had commercials for like products. Because I remember seeing like a variety of different fucking RC cars. I remember fucking ads for Zoo Books and Zoo Pals plates. And I remember commercial, like it was just ads for their other shows and their mini shows like Mater's Tall Tales or Pass the Plate. Okay, fair enough. Oh fuck, I remember Pass the Plate. Pass the Plate is where that kid goes, I love zucchini. A Clown Baby, how are you? Zucchini, I love zucchini. I remember that. I remember that from Pass the Plate. Nick had real commercials. Nick and Cartoon Network, maybe, yeah. Like Nick definitely, because there was like commercials for like Floam and Slime and like that sort of shit. Ooh, pomegranate. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I remember this stuff. I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember one girl was all about fucking plantains. And I remember that that one kid was like French, and he was like, "Ooh, I love zucchini," and he was big into like zucchini. That is all I remember, dude. You gotta remember, I was watching this shit when I was. This is 20 years ago. Like I'm 29. This was 20 years ago for me, probably, that this shit was happening. So I don't know. Maybe it was like 15 years ago, but it was still a long ass fucking time ago. Where is, okay, I'm gonna fight you because you look interesting, but where's Apple Kid? Julian, that Julian, it's too spicy to eat. You're right. Yes, it was like a French brother and sister, and Julian loved zucchini, and the sister was like the one who that thing was actually about. Dude, that's crazy. This is whack. She just hit me for 31 damage. Excuse you. That's crazy, man. I haven't thought about this shit in forever. Pass the plate goes that I like. Wow. I remember like Mike's Super Short Show as well. That was also a thing, which was all, I guess that was also like a commercial. It was like, they had like commercials, but it was like Mike's Super Short Show. And Mike's Super Short Show was always like an advertisement for like whatever, like a Disney movie that was in the theater or something like that. They would say like, "Ooh, Cinderella just came out on DVD and check out all the DVD extras," or something like that. And it was like Mike, and it was Allison Stoner on it, and also Mater's Tall Tales. I gotta look. All right, fine. You know what? Fine. Desktop. Browser. Mater's Tall Tales. This ran in 2008. Wait, episode guide. Here we go. Season 1, 2012, 2008. Okay, so these are all in 2008. Oh, wait, you guys can't. One second. These, I'm trying to make it so chat doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are all 2008. 2008, I was 12 years old. I probably was not watching Disney Channel anymore. Like, Pass the Plate was 2007. Yeah, I remember when it was Brenda's song. I don't know who Peyton List is. So this probably was right around the time that I stopped watching it, because where's Julian? Where's Julian? Okay, yeah, so this is it. Yeah, 2007-08. I remember this. I remember Brenda's song, but like, I don't know who the fuck Peyton Lit. The Copper Top Flop Show, but was probably after your time, but it was good. It had the redhead kid from Austin and Ally. I don't know who Austin and Ally are. You guys are like kids. This is crazy. Cause like this right here, right? So like there were three people who hosted Pass the Plate, right? There was Brenda Song, who I know, she gave head to Andrew Garfield in The Social Network. There was Peyton List. I have no idea who this is. I have never seen Peyton List before in my life. She's younger than me, which means that of course I didn't see her, because you didn't watch Disney Channel to see people who were younger than you. But I've never seen she in anything that I would know. She was in Spider-Man 2, but she was a little girl on the street. Yeah, I never saw Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I've seen none of this. Got it. Okay, so that makes sense. But so Austin and Ally was like the last show I watched. Let's look this up. Austin and Ally. Yeah, I've never heard of this. I'm quite certain I've never ever seen this before. Who did it star? Ross Lynch. Never seen him before. Laura Morano. Never seen her before. Rainey Rodriguez. She was in Paul Blart Mall Cop. Callum Worthy. I've seen him before, but I don't know what he's like. It wasn't from this. It was from like American Vandal, or it was from something, or National Lampoon or whatever. Like I definitely, like, I've seen him in something else. He was in Smallville. I might know him from Smallville. But like these right here, Good Luck Charlie, never watched that. That was after my time. When did Good Luck Charlie run? When was this on TV? It ended in 2014. And it started in 2010. So I was off of Disney Channel. I did not, let's see, Zeke and Luther. I definitely did not watch Zeke and Luther. 2009, I was not on Zeke and Luther. I never saw Zeke and Luther, not one episode ever. I've never seen this fucking show. I have no idea what this is at all. Dude, I was watching like Hannah Montana. I'm old. Like, fuck it, when was Hannah Montana on? Yeah, Hannah Montana was like 2006. That's when I was in Disney. That's when I was in fucking Disney Channel. I was in Hannah Montana. That was what I watched. Is there a way that I can click on Disney Channel and see like all the shows that they ran every year? I want like a date. Here we go. Disney Channel programming. Like I watched like the Cheetah Girls, and I watched fucking Corey in the. No, I didn't watch Corey in the House. I watched That's So Raven. I saw like a little bit of Corey in the House. I watched Phineas and Ferb. But I was big, like Hannah Montana. I saw a lot of seasons of Hannah Montana. I don't think I saw the ending because like it ran until 2011, and I definitely was not watching it in 2011. I was watching it in like 2006. Wait, list of Disney Channel shows by premiere date. Here we go. Wait. Generate a list of Disney Channel TV series in order of premiere date starting in 2003. Okay, so like, yeah, here we go. This is the shit that I watched. This is perfect. I need more info. I need more years. I need a list from 2003 to 2010. Because like this is the shit that I watched, right? Okay, so like I watched actually I want 2002 because I may go back further than that. 2002 or 2001 or 2002 to 2010. Okay, so like right, Kim Possible I watched. I watched a little bit of Lizzie McGuire, like the end. I watched The Proud Family. I watched That's So Raven. I watched Lilo and Stitch the series, and I wish that had more episodes. I fucking loved Lilo and Stitch the series. I watched Dave the Barbarian. I watched Phil of the Future. I don't know that I watched Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. I gotta look this up. I did not watch Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, but only because I didn't like it. It was on when I was a kid. I loved American Dragon's Jake Long. I thought the show was sick as fuck. American Dragon Jake Long was awesome. I watched Sweet Life of Zach. I've seen every episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Every single one. I've seen every episode they ever made of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Even Stevens' movie was also great. I never watched Even Stevens. That was a little bit before my time. The Buzz on Maggie I've never seen. Maybe I've seen it, but I didn't watch it. It was not a show that I watched on purpose. Life with Derek was the most insane show on television. I know that it came out in Canada and then the United States later, but this show, there was so much sexual tension between the two step siblings on the show that I genuinely believe that it had a meaningful impact on the step genre of pornography later in life. It made everyone be like, man, I wish I had a hot stepbrother or stepsister or whatever. That shit was crazy. Life with Derek was fucking nuts. And you know what's crazy is Disney Channel like refuses to acknowledge that it exists now. Like if you go on Disney Plus, it's not there. Like there's no Life of Derek like doesn't exist. It's gone now. They fucking scrubbed it from the internet. And it was fucking weird. It was super weird because there was an unreasonable amount of tension between the lead girl, the main character of the show, and her brother Derek. The show was about like their parents got married, like her dad and Derek's mom or whatever got married, and then Derek became her like older brother or the same year in school, and they had this like really crazy, like it was fucking weird how much sexual tension there was, or like tension between these two like teenage high school kids. It was fucking odd. It was weird as shit, but it was a really good show and I liked it a lot. Emperor's New School, I fucking loved. It was so sick because Emperor's New Groove was awesome. And Emperor's New School was just like an expansion of the Emperor's New Universe, which was sick. Hannah Montana, I've seen the first few seasons. I'm sure I saw every episode. I remember watching Hannah Montana and like being excited that it was coming out. Like it started in 2006 and it ran until 2011. I was probably done with it before it ended because I don't remember the finale. But those first couple seasons when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, I was like fucking locked in on Hannah Montana. The Replacements, I don't know that I remember this show. The Replacements, Disney. I remember this show, but I never really watched it. It wasn't popular. It got canceled really quickly. Like a lot of these shows, it seems like these shows kind of in order. It's not ordered by popularity, but like some of these, like nobody fucking watched Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. That show got canceled right away. Let's see how long that ran for, because nobody fucking gave a shit about Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. It only ran 39 episodes, which is one season for Disney. Maybe it's 1.5 or 2 seasons, but like that's not a lot. I thought Brandy was cute. Interesting. I watched Cory in the House with my younger brothers. I never saw it. This 2007 is where I started to disengage from Disney. I was not choosing to watch Disney Channel on my own anymore. I was engaging with Disney Channel through the lens of my brothers. Charlie, my younger brother Charlie is 2 years younger than me, and my younger brother Oliver is 4 years younger than me. So I still had Disney Channel on in the house, but it was not me who was seeking it. It was just like being fed to me through my ears and eyes, because I was like sitting at my desk, or like I was like playing Xbox in the same room that these shows were on. So like I've seen like quite a few of the first episodes or of the first season of Cory in the House. I don't know what As the Bell Rings is, so I need to look this up. You guys can see my screen and stuff, right? Yeah. As the Bell Rings, I remember this. I remember that was that was the theme song. It was like As the Bell Rings, but I couldn't tell you one thing about it at all. Wizards of Waverly Place, I've seen a bunch of episodes of, just because Oliver, my youngest brother, used to watch Wizards of Waverly Place a lot, to the point where like when I was first discovering BitTorrent, he was like, can you torrent me the Wizards of Waverly Place movie? Disney used to have those great original movies like Smart House. Dude, Smart House went fucking crazy. Smart House it's Leela from Futurama. Phineas and Ferb I watched because my younger brothers watched it. Yeah, I mean, you're correct to have a crush on Selena Gomez. She was a baddie. She still is. Phineas and Ferb I watched. My younger brother watched Phineas and Ferb, and so the thing is, I was a Disney Channel kid, and my youngest brother Oliver was a Disney Channel kid. My middle brother Charlie was just like, I'm just gonna watch SportsCenter all day. Like he was like 9 years old watching fucking SportsCenter, and that was like his whole thing. He was just watching SportsCenter, which like fine, but that was his thing. He was like he was all about SportsCenter. So me and my youngest brother were interfacing with Disney Channel through each other. So like I'm sure that Oliver, even though Hannah Montana came out in 2006. He was watching it with me, even though he was only 6 years old, which is kind of young for Hannah Montana because it has like boyfriends and kind of not adult themes, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's a more nuanced show than like Cyber Chase. Phineas and Ferb I watched with Oliver, with my youngest brother. And I fucking loved Phineas and Ferb. It's just a great show. Like Phineas and Ferb was kind of like Bluey. I haven't seen any Bluey, but like my understanding is that it's similar to Bluey, and that it's a good enough show that like you could watch it as an older kid or as an adult and be like, that's good and I appreciate it. Sweet Life on Deck I saw some of. I have not seen every episode of Sweet Life on Deck the way I've seen every episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Because Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, I've seen every episode of that show so many times that I could probably, if you put on the first 30 seconds of the episode, I could be like, this is what happens, and this is what happens, and this is what happens, and this is what happens. I've seen Sweet Life of Zack and Cody like I've seen SpongeBob. I have no idea what Imagination Movers is. What's up, Foreman B? How are you? I don't know what this is. I've never seen Imagination Movers. And then once we get here, I have not seen any of this, not one episode ever. 2009 was the last time I ever interfaced with Disney Channel, which makes sense because I was 13. Because I was born in 96, so I was like 13. So I was going into high school, and it was like not really for me anymore. I was watching shit like Survivor, and I was watching shit like I was watching a lot of sports. Like I was definitely just Yeah, like this stuff here, Sunny with a Chance, I've not seen one episode of Sunny with a Chance. Aaron Stone, I've never even heard of it. Kid versus Cat, I might know what this is. I've never seen this. Jimmy Two Shoes, never seen. Special Agent Oso, never seen. Jonas, never seen. Good Luck Charlie, I think my youngest brother watched a little bit. Sunny with a Chance was Demi Lovato show. I've never seen a Demi Lovato show. I saw Camp Rock. When did Camp Rock come out? Yeah, 2008. Like I remember I watched Camp Rock and I was kind of like, this is dumb. And that was kind of the end of that for me. But like, I've never seen Good Luck Charlie. I've never seen Fish Hooks. I've never seen Shake It Up. And I've never seen Take Two with Phineas and Ferb, which is a short format talk show spinoff. I've never seen that. So yeah, so my Disney Channel experience, like in terms of watching it for my own enjoyment, is probably Hannah Montana was the last show. I was probably 10 years old, but I got it through my brother for maybe 3 or 4 more years. Cause like, I remember I remember sitting on the couch with him while he would watch, Camp Rock is dumb. Camp Rock is dumb. It wasn't that good. There was a lot of like weird dancing. Corey in the House, I remember Oliver watching. As the Bell Rings, I think I got like tangentially. Wizards of Waverly Place, I watched a lot of episodes, but it was more because like we didn't have our own TVs as a kid. Like when I was a kid, we had, in my house, there were 2.5 TVs. There was a kitchen TV that was like a tiny little, like it was like the size of, smaller than an iPad, that my mom would watch while she would cook and stuff. And then we had a TV in the playroom that was hooked up to the Xbox and the PlayStation, or not that, the Xbox and the PS2 and the Wii, and that was the gaming TV. And then downstairs in the den, we had another TV, and that was like the TV that my dad would watch. But when we would get home from school, there'd be 2 TVs open. There would be the TV upstairs that people would play video games on, and there would be the TV downstairs that people would watch, that Charlie would watch SportsCenter on. And the TV upstairs, my brother and I used to share. And so we would do a lot of like, we ended up watching a lot of his TV shows. Like we would watch a lot of like Sweet Life on Deck and Wizards of Waverly Place and Phineas and Ferb and that sort of stuff. Camp Rock, they were just trying to make High School Musical, but outside. Yeah, I agree. And High School Musical was great. I remember like, when did High School Musical premiere? When did High School Musical premiere? High School Musical was 2006. That was right when I was like a Disney Channel kid, because I was 10 years old. So that puts me in like 4th or 5th grade. Like I was the exact target demo for High School Musical when it came out. I was like right in the middle of that. But yeah, Sweet Life on Deck was the last show on Disney Channel that I have seen an episode of. I have never seen an episode of Imagination Movers or anything past this point. I believe my brother may have watched some Good Luck Charlie, but again, he was 10 years old. I was old enough that I was 14. I was in high school when Good Luck Charlie was on. So I was not watching Good Luck Charlie. I was like hooked into our Netflix watching Breaking Bad. Like they, you know, like it was a different, but yeah, I'm old. I'm Unc. Like you got to remember that like even a couple years makes a huge difference. The difference between you and my brother is like you guys. I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but like I got like a lot of you are closer in age to my brother, Brendan. That's crazy that you were on Disney Channel for as long as you were, man. You're 30. You were like a Good Luck Charlie person. Like you were 16 years old watching Good Luck or 14 years old watching Good Luck Charlie. I mean, like, it's fine if you were. I'm not passing any judgment. I just like I was off Disney Channel by the time I was 12 or 13. Like I just didn't. I was done. Like I was doing like I was like watching Breaking Bad and like torrenting movies from the Pirate Bay. I'm passing judgment, Brendan. But yeah, so like that's great. It is weird, like, but like this is the era of Disney Channel that I was like really active in. I was like I fucking loved Phil of the Future. Phil of the Future was so sick. There's one episode where he only has 4 toes because in the future people have evolved to no longer need their pinky toe. And he wants to go to this thing that they're doing in town. It's like a county fair, but they're smashing tomatoes into sauce using their feet, but he can't go because he only has 4 toes. And if he shows up and only has 4 toes, they might think that like he's from the future, when in reality he can just be like, yeah, I have a birth defect and was born with 4 toes. But like not a lot. Maybe my parents didn't have a lot of channels for teens on their DirecTV plan. It wasn't channels for teens, dude. In 2010, the internet existed. Like that was like in 2010 when fucking Good Luck Charlie and Fish Hooks were on. Again, I've never seen one episode of any of these. I do know that the girl from Good Luck Charlie, the baby, is like an adult now. She's like in high school, not an adult. She's like a teenager, but you lived in the middle of the woods with dial-up. Okay, like that's the thing, right? Like I had access to the internet in 2009 and 10. My first Reddit account I made freshman year of high school. That was 2010. And that account was like, but like once I had access to Reddit, I had access to everything. I was 14 years old and I'm like, oh, cool. I know how to do BitTorrent now. So I can watch any TV show or any movie that I want on my laptop that I got for high school. Like I was off the family computer, which also meant that I was out of the family room, which means that I spent less time on like sharing TV with my brother, because when I was in 2010, I built my first gaming PC. So I like had it. I had a laptop in 2010. So like my life was very different because I wasn't attached to a room with a TV. I wasn't attached to a computer, a family computer. Like 2010, I was like, I was figuring out the internet. I was on YouTube a lot. So like my content brain changed quite a bit in like in 2009 and 2010, which is right around the time that I stopped recognizing these TV shows, which makes sense. Cause like I think I'm aware of Sunny with a Chance and I'm aware of Good Luck Charlie. I remember like, if you asked me, if you showed me a still frame of Good Luck or of an actor or like, I know like the mom from Good Luck Charlie. Like I know who this woman is. I remember her being on Good Luck Charlie. Like that is a thing that my brain has. Like I have that. But I never watched the show. That's probably why I have a few years on you with Disney. It's definitely why, because you were hooked into cable more, and like there really has never been television for teens. Like there kind of is. It's the CW, but like that didn't really exist when we were kids. Like I remember graduating from like watching like The Sweet Life on Deck and shit, and then like my friends being like, you gotta watch Game of Thrones, and I was like, okay, and I like downloaded the first season of Game of Thrones. You never watched anything from Ant Farm on. I don't know what's Ant Farm. 2011. Okay, so you graduated like right after me from Disney Channel. That's just crazy, chat. I'm sorry to to completely just derail gaming, but like this made me feel so fucking old. Cause like my Disney Channel, like the last show that I watched for me on Disney Channel was like 2006. I was like 10 years old and I was like, this is good. I'm done. In 2007 or so, I was like 11 years old. I found my dad's Office DVDs and I was like, it's actually funny. Like, and so I started watching like The Office at like age 10 or 11. So what you're saying is you probably have seen Mater's Tall Tales. Let's look at Mater's Tall Tales. Maybe. The answer is maybe. I maybe have seen Mater's Tall Tales. I cannot be sure because 2008 is Phineas and Ferb, Sweet Life on Deck, Imagination Movers. That's right around the time that I disengaged from Disney Channel. Like I've seen episodes of Phineas and Ferb, a few of them. I've seen a few episodes of Sweet Life on Deck, but like I have no memory of Phineas and Ferb except the theme song. Like I don't know what they did ever. And I know Agent P and that's it. Like that's all I have up here. I don't have Imagination Movers was on early for very small children to watch. Okay, understood. Understood. But either way, I know that I didn't Imagination Movers was like the Wiggles. I know that I'm not going to have the Wiggles because that makes sense. It wasn't targeted at my demographic. Of these three shows, Sweet Life on Deck and Phineas and Ferb were more targeted towards my brother. And I've seen a bunch of Phineas and Ferb. Like I remember when they built the roller coaster, and I remember when they like that's kind of the only one that I remember. I remember they built a roller coaster in the backyard, and that might have been like the pilot, but like they built a roller coaster in one of the episodes. I remember that, and I remember Doofenshmirtz and the Inator machines, where he would like have machines that would do stuff, and Agent P would like thwart him every episode. And I remember that. Like I remember it is the pilot. So there you go. I've seen the pilot of Phineas and Ferb, the one where they build the roller coaster. I remember that, but I don't remember any episodes after that, and I don't remember any. I can't remember the plot of any Sweet Life on Deck episode. I know that that Cody, they gave him a girlfriend. I remember that. I remember that Cody had a girlfriend in that show, and it was the girl who's good at everything. No, not Bridget Mendler. Bridget Mendler's good at everything. She was in Good Luck Charlie. She was the lead, but not her. Debbie Ryan was the girlfriend. This girl, Debbie Ryan. This girl she didn't look like that back then. She didn't have the TikTok face, but she looked like this. This was the girl who was Cody's girlfriend in the show, in Sweet Life on Deck. And I remember like that, but I don't remember like any of the episodes or any of what happened. I remember like general stuff. I know that Mr. Mosby was on the boat, and there was also another woman on the boat who was kind of the same as Mr. Mosby on the boat in Sweet Life on Deck. She like did the same-ish job, and they had like weird sexual tension. It was interesting. But yeah, that's what I got from Disney Channel. Right around here, 2008, it all kind of goes away. Like, I've seen some Phineas and Ferb. I remember liking Phineas and Ferb, the few episodes that I've seen, but I don't remember it because my brain was off somewhere else. I was like doing puberty. Like, I was born in 96. So like, I was not focused on like I was like trying to kiss girls when I was age 12. So it was different. Like, my experience with television was not the same. I watched The Office in like 2008. When did it premiere? 2005. Yeah, I remember jumping into The Office in like 2008 and like catching up. What's up, Mozzarella? How are you? We're having an argument. Everyone is getting upset by the fact that I'm unk regarding my Disney Channel consumption habits. They're all very upset that I have never seen an episode of Sunny with the Chance. They're like the last TV shows on Disney Channel that I consumed on purpose was Hannah Montana. Like all these other ones, Corey in the House, As the Bell Rings, Wizards of Waverly Place to some degree, Phineas and Ferb to some degree, Sweet Life on Deck, were all like just tangential to my childhood. They didn't like have any formative effect on me because I didn't care about them. Never watched a Disney show. Perfect. You're not going to fit in with this discussion because we've been yelling about this for like a half hour now. Maz, get out. Shaolin is saying Maz has to leave. But yeah, so like that's the deal with me and my shows. I loved some of this. I loved That's So Raven. I fucking loved, dude, I had a crush on Kim Possible in a way that you cannot. And dude, Shigo might have done permanent mental damage to my brain. I was like 6 years old because Kim Possible ran as reruns. I stopped watching Disney Channel in like 2005. Yeah, kind of same. For me, it was like probably 2006. I was kind of done with it. But dude, Shigo did permanent psychic damage to my brain. I was like 6 years old or 8 years old coming home from school and watching it. Like, I'm in third grade watching episodes of Kim Possible being like, I would die for Shigo. And I like didn't have the tools to understand. I was prepubescent. I was 8 years old. I didn't know anything, but I was like, I want Shigo to be my wife at age 8. Cause she's bad as hell, dude. Freaking Shigo. She's fucking like, what? I don't need AI versions, but like, god damn. But yeah, so I had a crush on Shigo. Yeah. So I had a crush on Shigo. Lilo and Stitch, the series went crazy. This was sick because it was after Lilo and Stitch came out, but it was like there were like all of these like other experiments that were released over Hawaii, and they had to like rescue them and find their purpose. So like they'd be like an experiment that was like creating whirlpools and was like really like a problem for surfers, but they like became friends with it, and then it like became able to like help make waves for surfers to surf on and go surfing with them and stuff. It was sick. Because there were a million experiments, because Stitch was experiment 626, experiment 625 could speak English, experiment 627 was like Stitch's girlfriend or was Sparky or something like that. And like, dude, it was so good. It was so fucking good. There were all these fucking experiments and shit. It was awesome. Having a crush on Shigo is a childhood necessity, guy or girl. Yeah, like I just like, but like it ruined my brain. Like now I'm like, I want girls who can be like, I just want to date a girl who can kick the shit out of me because of Shigo in 2004. Just fucking like my brain was clay and she just stuck her hands in there and went, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So Shigo did like permanent psychic damage to my brain. I remember watching The Proud Family. I've seen a bunch of episodes of The Proud Family. I did not get it. I like definitely like as a kid, I like didn't understand because I just had I was a white kid from Connecticut. So I like watched The Proud Family and I'm like, why are they so animated? And I was also like, I don't get, like, I don't understand the references. Like, there was a lot of like things about like, it wasn't for me. It was, I was not an African-American kid. So like, it wasn't written for me. And it like was like, I didn't understand any of it, but I remember it like being on. So I watched it. Lizzie McGuire, I was too young for when it was on. It's the same kind of thing where like each of these years, there's a show that comes out that's for like younger kids. Like if you go to like 2005, American Dragon and The Buzz on Maggie were for like kids who were 8, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was for kids who were like 10. So like there was like, and Life with Derek was for kids who were 12 or who wanted to have sex with their sisters. So there's that. Where's Gus? Is he live? Because if he's live, I'm just gonna raid over. He is live. Oh, but am I the, oh, I got it. I'm the pre-hang. Like I'm the pre-Gus show. Is that what this is? Yeah, that's what this is. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to save Earthbound in slot 0. And I just recently saved the game itself by talking to my dad. If I have to come back, I'll come back, but I'll probably just reload my emulation save. Now I'm hoping Gus raids over here. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fucking cool. Here, let's go back to the correct game cam. If I go back to the SNES cam, so now it at least fits on the screen. But yeah, no, so that's wild. It's crazy. Like it's such a small difference, but like when I remember getting clowned on this on Disney. Like I got clowned on TikTok where like there was a video that's like, what's that show from your childhood that like really was like formative for you? And people were like and people were posting like, it blew my mind. They're like, people were posting like Good Luck Charlie, and everyone was like, man, what's it like to be old? And I was like, fuck, I've never seen an episode of Good Luck Charlie in my life. Like people were like it was a post like, what Disney Channel show like really like summed up your childhood? And one girl was like, I really liked Good Luck Charlie. And they were like, okay, grandma. And that show came out in 2010, and I was like watching Kim Possible in 2004. Like, oh god, the internet made me feel so fucking old, man. You guys are doing it to me now. You're making me feel old. I'm like, fuck Camp Rock. And you're like, Camp Rock was important to me. I'm like, no, High School Musical was important. Camp Rock fucking sucked. When did High School Musical premiere? High School Musical was 06. Yeah, that was when I was like, that was peak Diz Channel for me. Was I'm gonna pull up Gus's stream just so I can raid over once he actually like goes live. But how long is he? Oh, he's 9 minutes. He's almost there. But yeah, no, it's just, oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Gus rating over here would be it's a funny joke. I like that one. But yeah, no, that's never heard of this Gus character before. Are you talking about my old dog Gus? Rip. Yeah. And that's who I'm talking about, your old dog. Oh, you guys are fucking nuts. I feel assaulted right now that you guys are like, you haven't seen fucking Wizards of Waverly Place? Like, no, dog. I was kissing girls in 2010. I was not. In 2010, I was 14. You guys are like, dude, what the fucking, isn't there? I gotta go back to the desktop camera. Because I got clowned for not knowing this. I got clowned once for not knowing Dog with a Blog. Bro, 2012? Disney gave me the mad ick by that point. I mean, yeah, but like, dude, I got clowned for fucking not knowing Dog with a Blog. This show came out in 2012. I was 16. I knew it existed. I maybe watched one episode. I was 16, dude. I was watching like pornography. Like, what are we talking about here? I was watching like at age 16. I was like, what? I'm trying to think what like major network TV 2012. Where's like 8 p.m. fucking 60, not 60 minutes. Fucking what? Oh yeah, I was watching like Amazing Race. I was watching fucking Family Guy and like The Cleveland Show and like fucking, what else was I watching? I was watching like The Voice. Like I was watching television at that time. I was not watching fucking Dog with a Blog. New Girl, Mindy Project. Like, this is the shit I was watching in 2012. Modern Family. I was watching Modern Family. I was not watching fucking Dog with a Blog. But I got clowned recently hard. I was like, what the fuck is Dog with a Blog? And like a group, I think it was my cousins were like, you never heard Dog with a Blog? I'm like, yeah, I used to watch fucking That's So Raven. And they're like, what is That's So Raven? And I'm like, it's this show about a black girl who can see the future. And there's one episode that they did where they wouldn't hire her at the jeans store because of her race, and that was their like episode that they did about racial issues. Lots of terminally online perma children watch cartoons through young adulthood. Spicy take. I mean, like, I still like some cartoons. Like, I was watching Rick and Morty in college, and I was like, this is sick, but that was early. That was really early in the Rick and Morty cycle. I have not seen like any of the new seasons. Like, I got through like the one with the heads, and that was about as far as I got. To show me what you got. That was as far as I got. All right, Gus is live, so let's raid over. God, he looks ill. All right, we're gonna raid over to Gus, guys. Everybody hang out and stay for the raid, and then we'll bang over to Gus, and then. We got to ask him what was the last Disney. We got to ask him what the last Disney Channel TV show that he watched is, because I got to know if he and I are the same or not. But all right, guys, I'm going to go watch Gus. You guys can come with me. We're going to raid over. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. Probably not tomorrow, but at some point this week, you guys will see me again. Cause I want to play more Earthbound cause I'm having fun. See you guys later. Goodbye. I love you all individually. You in person, you. Okay. Bye. All right, cool.